everyone. Welcome to Hot Toys. Don't worry. George is just stuck in traffic at the moment. He'll be joining us very shortly indeed. How are you doing? I'm as your host from here. Earlier today, if you might have seen, I did post up my Picard Season 3, Episode 1 review. Progress, not perfection. If you want to go check that out later, and after this stream, I might, we'll see, but I might do a little bit more pimp wizarding on Hogwarts Legacy. But I am surrounded by some new toys today, and one that I can't. Well, I mean, I'll show a little bit off, but I'm trying to construct it, but it's proving to be a wee bit of a nightmare because the instructions are, and every video on the internet is transforming it from vehicle into robot, and I got it in robot form, and I'm trying to put it to vehicle to put into another. You'll see. So yeah, and down here as well, I got stuff down here. I got stuff under the desk. I can hold this in one hand. Oh, we're gonna have to wait for that one. Gonna have to wait. But yes, I got some stuff from PTP, who sent me some stuff in the post. So we're gonna have a look at that as well now that it's arrived. Patrick Thomas Parnell, to the people that don't know, he was on the show a few weeks ago discussing toys, discussing his toy line, Riot Toys. So he sent me a couple of things from Riot Toys, and it's quite interesting because I got some other stuff which can kind of go alongside it today in terms of how you could do a comparison. But one of the first things I'm going to do is turn off autofocus. Yay! So it's not going in and out all the time. So George will be here in about 5-10 minutes or so. Don't fret about that. How's everyone doing today? Did anyone see Picard? What did you think if you did see Picard? Are you just completely out? Totally understand that one, believe me. Like I said, if Robert Meyer Burnett hadn't really kind of pushed this, I wouldn't have given this a go. But because he did, I'm gonna give it a go. And Susan Wojcinski is gonna step down as the CEO of YouTube. Who's gonna replace her? Probably somebody from the WEF, let's just be honest. As I bought a 1 in 10 from Sideshow, it'll be here today. It was on sale. Nice. What was it, Jake? What was it, though? There's a nice, I've got some stuff to show from, well, I'll wait for that for George, but let me just, a new statue came up for pre-order, and I gotta say, I think it could go very well. Hey, Yellow Flash. I think it could go very well indeed with my 1 in 4 collection. Because I've got Batman, Robin, Catwoman, Huntress, Black Canary, and Bane in my 1 in 4. And then this absolutely gorgeous Poison Ivy in her most known costume. I still think this is the best costume. Better than the absolute trash they put her in for New 52. But this, oh, by the way, DC, the people who work at DC Comics, they want to turn this curvaceous femme fatale into a trans character. I'm not even joking either. But this is brilliant. Hey, Georgie.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Good. Great to see you.
Yeah. What about
Oh,
Ivy?
I see. Yeah, Prime One just put out a new one also. Well, actually a reissue with just a different paint job. That's very nice.
I think
Interesting.
this could go great. My 1 in 4s.
How would you compare it to Tila?
To Tila, well, what are you talking about? Kevin Smith's Tila or the Tila statue that was OG proper Tila?
OG.
That statue was great.
Yeah.
I nearly picked it up. If it wasn't for space constraints, I probably would have picked that one up because that was fantastic.
Yeah, Sideshow is trying to step up their game because there's just too much competition.
I'm just going to clear a space to sit down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just clearing a space for her to sit down on.
Just a little bit?
Yeah, just clean it up.
All you got to do is move out your boob pillow.
No! How dare you?
Why? You don't want to just move a little boobage over?
They're huge boobage. That boob pillow is mad. They're huge. If they were real, I wouldn't know what to do with them. Well, I would, but
well, I do. Oh yeah. Those were some nice. But did you see? Did you see J&D's new Lord of the Rings entrance?
No, which one?
Hold on, my friend.
Hold on.
Little buggy little bastard here.
Look at those pins. That is a great statue.
It is. Oh, GCPD. That's nice.
Yeah. GCPD. He's got a policeman hat there.
Very, very nice.
I think I'm gonna have to pick that up.
Really? Have you seen the primes?
The
Prime ones? You should check out Prime ones first before you.
What size is it though? I want a 1 in 4 though, not a 1 in 3.
Yeah, 1 in 3. Yeah. It is 1 in 3, my friend.
Prime tend to be 1 in 3s. I've seen the Hush one. If it's the Hush one, I just got an email. Oh, okay. Right. I'm running to a website. As we speak. Running.
What is it?
Running. Hold on. I'll tell you in a second. I ain't got fucking time to explain, George. These go like fucking hotcakes. Ain't got fucking time to explain, George.
Well, what is it? Talk while you're.
No, I'm not having any of these fucking fucks in the chat. Go and get them. No. Add to cart. Yes. Add to cart. No. All right. Yeah. Add to cart. Yes. Add to cart.
Add one for me.
Of all of them, there's 3 of them.
What line?
You'll see in a minute. Check out. I'm going to check out, George. Go to the fucking checkout.
Well, you actually might have some website issues, so you got to take it easy.
No website issues. Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare.
If you go too fast, no accidents can happen.
Haste and speed is more haste, more speed in this case. Yes, I know what I'm fucking called.
You know the tortoise and the hare. You know that old.
Fuck that tortoise. I'm the hare right now. And I am doing this.
You're just trying
quickie complete order. I might have to do a card verification because it's an online purchase.
Just make sure you use your own card.
I am using my own card. Your order's being processed. Come on.
Yeah, but from the time it gets processed, a little glitch here and there.
Yes.
What is it?
I'll show you now.
Okay.
Purchased.
A new set of boobs.
Okay. No, it's not boobs, but I just need to log out, Michael.
The way you were going. So, is this an OnlyFans site?
Yes. No. It is for me. Okay. These have just dropped. I'll show your screen in a second, bud.
Yeah. Go ahead with yours.
The remaining Dungeons and Dragons characters.
They've
already released Dungeon Master, Venger, Hank, Diane, and Billy. It's not Billy. Billy and Uni. And now we've got Presto, Sheila, and Eric.
See, I wanted Presto and Eric, but I didn't get the Dungeon Master. I missed out, so I didn't.
I know, because that sold out. That's why it sold out immediately. Did the Venger and the Dungeon Master? So that's why I really needed to.
You had to
make
jump
sure
on
I
them.
secured. Yeah.
I didn't know you were that big of a D&D fan. That's awesome.
This cartoon, fuck yeah, loved it.
What do you think about they're bringing it back?
What, you mean the movie?
Mm-hmm.
The shitty movie with Chris Pine. It looks like trash. I saw a post from.
But you know they're going to make an animated series out of it. You know they're going to. There's no way.
I don't want them to ever touch this again.
I agree with you.
I don't want them to ever touch it. There was I think a Brazilian car commercial where they did a live action version with the characters. It was insane. It was brilliant. I think I might have shown it on a real BBC before, but if they did it like that, no problem. But you know they wouldn't do it like that. You know they wouldn't.
Right.
So yeah, this is. Oh, I'm so happy.
Oh, I'm looking at him now. Wow. I'm looking at Eric. You want to show the full screen of each of the characters?
Yeah, I can do.
These are pretty nice.
Let's have a look at
Sheila.
Look at that.
Just like the cartoon.
Yeah. With her magic cape. You get your dice inside. You die because there's one. It's a die when it's taken.
I got to get my other PC. I don't have any of my information on here.
I have none of my information. Information.
Oh, did you see that there's indie? I didn't know that there was a.
Yeah, I have them all on pre-order.
Oh shit! Now I want
all of the indie, all the. Hey, look at Eric's face.
I said he's. I think he looks
brilliant.
Now, how do I get the Dungeon Master? That's the thing, because if I get it, I want to complete the collection. Otherwise,
secondary market. I'd say secondary market.
Yeah, secondary meaning.
There's Eric. You get the die in there. Is that a 20 die? No, that's
no. Looks like an 8-sided. Is that an 8?
10-sided, I think.
10, yeah, 0. Yeah.
So yeah, wow, Eric looking great. And then Presto.
No, late art. Those are beautiful boobs.
What? What? Sorry?
No, late art was like, I thought we were friends. They are perfectly good boobs. I'm like, yes, they are perfectly good boobs.
Later, if you want me to compare your boobs to the boobs you sent me, I'm okay with that. Send Bob's. Cloth off. I'll do a comparison. Civic duty, George. Civic duty.
Absolutely. It's just something you have to do. You know, it's not something you want to do, but it's a service.
No, it's definitely something I'd want to do. Yeah.
Well, I was trying to give you a little bit of nobility also. You know, something.
No, but me? Nobility? Are you having a giraffe, mate? Oh, look at that.
Oh, shit. You see, now you're going to make me want to order it. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm doing it for the science. There you go. I'm doing it for the science. That is great.
Hold on, you got to give me a moment.
Hello. That is great. So all of those. So yeah.
Oh, I don't have a 3-pack.
These are due to ship on May.
August.
Beginning of May.
What the hell? Mine says August.
Mine says May. I have Dungeon Master and Venger. I have Hank.
It says
I have Uni and is it Billy? It's not Billy, is it?
See, it says this pre-order item will be available to ship August 1st, 2023.
This pre-order item will be available to dispatch on May 1st, 2023.
There is a conspiracy. I'm going to have to send you some money.
Bobby, not Billy. Bobby. Yes.
I'm going to have to send you some money. I'm going to have to send you
George,
some money.
I'm just going to blow that on hookers and blow.
Okay, so a little extra for the figures.
Okay.
I don't know why the
blow
difference,
money
but
and a little bit extra.
I mean, funny enough, we play around with it a lot, but there is something going on. I mean, I've talked to Sideshop, I've talked to different companies. For some reason, you know, you always get these orders earlier. But look, even HasLabs, it's months earlier.
So there's another teaser for the Arwen.
Oh no, this is the final one. The pre-orders tomorrow. Here, let me play it for you. Look at this. Look at this. Can you hear it?
I mean, it's no Rings of Power.
No.
You'll have to do. Yeah, I heard there was some quality control issues with specifically one of them. I think it was Hank's hands. I think Clownfish did a piece on it.
I think it's the wrong piece.
Oh, wow.
To start Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it's a weird one to start with, but I guess that might actually increase its rarity.
And I don't think they hit the face the first time. I don't think they nailed the face.
It's not bad.
I know why they did it. I spoke to someone there earlier.
Rooted hair as well.
Everything they do is rooted. So that's nice. Now, they had a photo they had to take down because they had her in the light in their, you know, makeshift sunlight. You could see through it, and it was considered nudity.
Finally, we have the opportunity to work on one of the most epic fantasy films of our times, The Lord of the Rings.
Let me just get to her. Hold on.
This is an honor for us all who witnessed the birth of this series that defined the genre in this modern era. Who can forget that moment when Tolkien's wild and fantastical imagination came to life right in front of our eyes in the big screen? And now these characters are going to be coming back to life in the most hyper-real way through the works of J&D Studios. I think the biggest characteristic of the fantasy genre, there are dragons that breathe out fire, wizards...
That's not a dragon, you dumb fuck.
We also remember that the biggest and the most obvious theme in the film was good versus evil.
She's atomically correct.
Best represented the
I don't know,
fantasy
maybe.
as well as the good was Arwen the elf.
See, the nose is the issue.
Oh, shit! Wild West Dynasty is now available on Steam.
What'd you say?
Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
I caught something.
Well, you know, I used to play Medieval Dynasty on stream. Wild West Dynasty has just been released in early access now.
Oh, gotcha. When are they bringing back Empires? I've been waiting to play. I watched you play it so long.
Which one? Oh, Myth of Empires. I don't know. All our stuff has been destroyed because we've been away for too long. So we'd have to start from scratch.
Gotcha. So what do you think? I think, well, the person who I spoke to over there told me the reason they released it is because it's the least asked for figure, but it was part of their contract that they had to do.
Yeah.
So they thought if they did it first, that would push all the collectors and retailers to buy it.
In anticipation of the rest of the series.
Right. I was like, that's kind of weird if people don't want
it. Oh, no, she's not called So Young, is she?
No. So what do you think?
I think it looks great, to be honest with you. I think it looks really, really nice.
Really?
I mean, having an Arwen and an Aragorn, you know, together would be pretty great.
See, I think she looks great there. And that right there in that frame.
A little bit of like little bit of shadow on the half, you know.
Yeah, I think she looks great there.
Not so yeah.
Right.
But a lot of these face sculpts, regardless of whether they're 1 in 6 or statues, they sometimes can live and die by the way that you position the light.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So that was a very brightly lit reveal of that. The Aragorn 1 in 6, of course, they did a lot of shadows with that. I mean, it looks incredible, but they did a lot of shadows to really accentuate the features of the face.
There's been a lot of.
I don't think I ain't got the space. I don't think I ain't got the space. I mean, if I got it, it'd have to go straight into storage with the hope. But you know, when you get something like that, you wanna display it.
Yeah. But the last few weeks, I've seen figures and just a lot of unique figures and statues because the market is so saturated. Like So, they just released their pre-order. They have prints up.
Haha, Prince Rogers Nelson. Okay. Yeah,
Have
yeah.
you seen it? It actually looks pretty good. I haven't collected their music line, but this looks
Yeah, I
decent.
think Robert's been getting the there's an Aragorn 1 in 6 which has gone up for pre-order
Oh, here it is.
on Spec Fiction.
Yep.
Speculative fiction, that's where you need to go, and that is incredible.
They have it here. Hold
They have
on.
it here as well. Okay.
Hold on, let me show you. Yeah, because it's starting to sell out in a lot of places. Okay.
Are you surprised? I'm not
No,
surprised.
no.
Oh, I'm not going to show this off today, but my Gandalf the White arrived.
Oh, yeah? Cool.
Yeah, and that looks. There you go. The in-art one. Yeah, it looks incredible. Look at that. That is ridiculous.
And what's great is Queen Studios did what they always do, which is when they put out their first prototype, the face was horrible. Hair was horrible. So they got a lot of input from people and they came back and were like, okay, we'll redo it. I mean, look at the detail on it. The gauntlets and
It's insane. Hey, Gary's channel, as he stopped talking about Picard. But look at that. That is something.
a magnetic base. That's what I love. No more crotch grabbers.
More magnetic bases, please. But make sure that the magnetization shire on the base of the feet is, good and strong.
Look at that.
Want some. Look at that. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, I picked up the rooted one, but I'm beginning to think that I should have gotten the sculpted hair.
I've gone with the rooted.
Yeah, me too.
I think that's the right move. The rooted.
Oh, it's a brilliant. But like I said, there's lots of things coming out. They're even bringing Bill the Butcher out. I was stunned by it. I think I showed it.
Look at that Deathstroke. Yeah, that's a great Deathstroke.
Oh, yeah.
You got both. Suppose they got the apocalyptic one. I might pick that up.
This one?
Yeah, because I do have the apocalyptic crew for the Snyderverse. So it'd be good to add because I got the apocalyptic Flash, apocalyptic Batman, black suit Superman.
That's nice.
So to pick up Deathstroke would be good. You could get yourself a second cyborg and put the cloak on that, and then boom, there you go.
Actually, that's a good idea. There was one that I wanted, but I didn't get. I saw the Flash one, but I just didn't like it.
It's good.
Is it?
It's got some chunk on it, yeah, because all the armored pieces are die-cast metal.
See,
and the figure itself is a heavy figure. Yeah, I actually quite like that. I quite liked it. I mean, obviously it's Ezra Miller, and what can you do? But that's good as well.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, there's been a lot of different figures coming out, not just copycatting Hot Toys or Marvel.
Yeah, I like these ideas. I like the fact that they're bringing out the apocalyptic Deathstroke. I like the way that they're bringing out the end of post-credit scene Deathstroke. Dr. Fate.
I ordered him. I didn't like the movie, but I like Dr. Fate. I've never seen the figure.
That helmet is just
yeah.
That is not Dr. Fate's helmet, but
no, get it custom.
Pierce Brosnan head sculpt with it.
I love Dr. Fate as a character, not in the show. Just
I got no intention of seeing that film.
Did you see this? Remember I sent it to you when it came out?
I know I haven't ordered. Like I said, I've got issues. I got issue with Toys Wonderland with their stuff just going missing all the time. But I mean, that's great. It doesn't come out until next year, but I would like that.
I think they should have gone with rooted hair. Something weird about this sculpture.
Yeah. I think it's because obviously Henry Cavill's got yellow eyes, but because of the
You think it's that? I don't know.
I think that's that could be it. But I think that's a bloody good. I mean, that armor looks great
The armor.
on Geralt. Yeah, and I love the potion
Oh yeah.
strap on the thigh. That is awesome.
Like
If,
a figure like this, it's like I would keep everything except the head and then get a custom head or get the one that you had from your other figure. Because I love, like you said, the armor, the chain, the potion.
yeah,
Look at that. That's just so cool.
that looks so. Yeah, that looks great. That looks really, really good.
Is that a knife that I'm seeing? Is that a dagger at his boot?
No, mate, George, this is a knife.
But is that a dagger at his boot? I'm just noticing that.
I look, my eyesight's not great, so I'd need. Oh yeah, I'd need it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, dagger in the boot.
I'll be damned. Does he have that in the show? I don't remember that.
He's got a dagger. Yes, he's got a dagger. I don't know if it's on his back, like at his waist, or in his boot. Can't remember which one it is, but yeah, he does have. In the game, he has a dagger. Yeah.
Wow, it's been a crazy week, no?
It's been a very crazy week. Oh, can I piss you off?
Yes.
Okay.
Go for it.
My 89 Batwing is shipping at the end of this month.
Oh, mine shipped.
Already shipped.
Yes.
No, I mean you've got a tracking number.
No. They sent me the email that it's shipping.
Same. So it hasn't shipped, George. It's shipping at the end of the month.
Well, usually when they say shipped, I get it 4 or 5 days later.
Well, I got the. Well, I mean, what you got the email saying pay for shipping, or you got the email saying it has shipped?
No, I got an email that says yours is shipping. I was talking to them about what to do with my refund, so I didn't get the standard one. So I got it from what's her Mrs. Juice Famke. Oh, because I was talking to her about what to do with the BVS, because I was trying to get one custom BVS Batwing, but Juice is like, it's just not going to happen. So I was like, I really want the BVS Batwing.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice,
but it paid everything off. My refund paid everything off.
But I'm kind of like, now that I'm not going to get the BVS Batwing, you know,
you don't want this one.
What about the computer? No, what about the computer? Like, you know, because I want, yeah, but I wanted a Bat Cave, and
I think he's gonna. They didn't tell me anything at all, but I have a feeling that once the Bat computer comes out, you're gonna get probably another go round. Like people are probably gonna, ask. He's like, does anybody want to pre-order this? And if you get a big enough number, I think the problem is they only got a handful of people. That's what I believe. I don't know this, but I think even for the Batman 1989, the Batwing that we're waiting on, I think they only had a few people get it. I don't think it was something that like 100 people got. I don't.
That's just gonna, I mean, that's just going to make it more rare, though.
Yeah. Because well,
sorry, go on.
No. It's like I've talked to people in the different groups. Everybody, see, I've encountered this with juice products. Like everyone begs for something, then he puts it out there, and then like a lot of people don't show up. It's like, wait a minute, you bug the man. Oh yeah, see, that's gonna go. And it looks like the same damn figure from the original Hot Toys 89 Batman, and they're saying it isn't. They're saying it has a new sculpt.
It probably does.
And really?
I mean, look at these face sculpts.
You don't think it looks like the original 89 Hot Toys?
Well, I mean, it's going to look similar because it is the same thing.
No, I mean identical.
But have you seen the differences between the Banes?
Oh, yes. The new Bane. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. New Bane, more muscular, seamless body. Looks fantastic. This, I think, looks incredible.
And they reissued the 89. The 89 Batmobile.
The 89 Batmobile.
They did no upgrades on it. None.
No. No, I was discussing this yesterday in my live stream, actually. My Hogwarts Legacy live stream.
Oh, I missed it.
And I discussed the reissue of the 89 Batmobile versus juiced
Juiced on
version, and why there is such a discrepancy in price between the Hot Toys one and the juiced one. And if I was to order one, then it would absolutely be the Jazz Inc. one.
Yeah, Jazz.
Not the Hot Toy one. And I am still debating getting it.
You should, even if it's for an investment, because once those come out, I'll tell you what's going to happen. When he starts releasing videos going for the prototype and shows everything, people are going to go nuts, because I think he's going to do the smoke again. So a lot of people love that, with the engine.
Yeah.
Like he's doing in the Batman.
With the Batman one, yeah.
And again, it's going to be accurate. I guess it really depends if you want something that's truly 1/6. Like I always loved the Hot Toys Batmobile 89. I thought it was just a work of art. It looked beautiful. Yeah. The only problem I ever had with this figure is, have you ever gotten this figure? The original?
No.
Okay. Well, it comes, see right there? You see what he's holding in his hand? If you blow it up, he's got 2 poles it comes with, so he can extend the cape.
Yeah, yeah.
They work like shit, meaning you can never achieve that perfect look. The cape, number one, is leather, so it's constantly wrinkled. So you see these, it flutters. I tried for weeks on and off when I originally had gotten that figure. I thought they were going to do a redesign on it, but that means they're going to pump out. Yeah, he's the man. But I wonder if they're going to do a new BV. Are they going to do a Ben Affleck one?
Well, they're releasing the Bat computer as well. The 89 Bat computer.
That I want. Yes.
So now with this, I'm going to have the 89 Batman, at the very least, the Batmobile, which I already own, plus the Batwing, which is coming, and the Bat computer. I could get a Bat cave out of this. But I wanted if I was to move in the future, get a bigger place, I wanted to dedicate literally one room of the house
to Batman
to be a Bat cave.
Hell yeah, that's what I've been planning for years. I wanted one Star Wars, one Batman, and one Lord of the Rings. So
I wanted like a garage area with the Batmobiles, with covers going over the Batmobiles which weren't in use, and having one of them being worked on by Alfred, having the Bat computer. I want to see if I could get a water feature, like a waterfall coming down.
Well, let me show you something if you want to complete it. This is something that I picked up. I'm going to have to pull it out of storage. And I think since you want to go that route, you're going to love this. There's a custom guy who made these, and they're still available. Just have to find you.
There's a custard guy? That's just crazy, George.
A custard.
What are you talking about? This is crazy talk, George. A custard guy. What is wrong with you, man? What happened, George?
You could have a custard guy, I guess. But I like Gordon.
I'm on day 4 of my keto, man.
Hey, I've been on it for, this will be 65 days.
I'm now, by the way, after 3 days of shitting myself, I am now fully constipated.
Yeah, you're going to be. Let me give you a hint. But you drink enough water. Okay.
Yeah.
After about your 5th day, going on to your 2nd week, you're going to start to get cramps in your calves if you do not drink enough water and have enough salt intake. Just so you know. I mean, like like a Charlie horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. I mean, I'm serious. It'll be constant though. It'll come on and off unless you have, and that'll tell you you're not drinking enough water or you have enough salt. Just remember that. And I'll tell you a secret. If you break the diet, meaning I don't consider it a diet. I consider it like a way of eating and a new lifestyle. Yeah. If you break it, your stomach is gonna hurt like hell. If you go, hey, I want to go grab something. I did it for my niece's birthday party. And I was like, yeah, one day it's not going to bother me. Yeah, nope. But that's good, brother. That's a great thing. Yeah, I've been doing it for about 65 days, I think, right now. Feel really good.
Now that I said I'm constipated, I am probably just going to shit my pants in about 2 minutes. I'm just going to go, George! Hold down the phone! Nurse! Paper! Paper!
Crazy. But it was a crazy week. I mean, you had
Crazy? I'm not talking about custard people, George.
I love custard, but custard women, that would be better.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, custard women.
What are you going to show me? You're going to show me the custard man.
I'm looking for it, and someone's pulled it. Oh, I can give you a glimpse of it. Here it is.
Just a glimpse is all I need, George. It's all
Just
I
a
need.
glimpse. It's
My
it.
imagination can do the rest.
Here we go. Okay. So this is not the exact one. I have to find that one, but this is the first base model.
Boost model. Let's have a look.
So he made a full vault.
Yes,
so you can put it.
I have seen this.
I can get you the link. So
It's like a cave wall. It doesn't have like a cave wall, isn't it? Like put into a cave wall or something.
They have one that has that. The point is this dude. Well, there's now two of them. They've made it to go along with the Bat computer and the Batmobile.
That is, by the way, that Batman Returns costume is just the best.
Yep.
I love that costume.
Which one do you like better, the 89 or the Returns? Because I like this one better.
I like the Returns better.
Yeah. Me too. That was such a hard figure to get a hold of.
I don't have it.
Oh, no? No. I might have an extra one. If I do, well, I'll look. No, it was a crazy week because you had Disney. You saw what Disney did, right? They're tearing down Splash Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the Song of the South bullshit.
Yeah. But Disney's known for its virtue and not human trafficking of children.
But it's funny what they were saying. One of their reps was saying something along the line of like, why are we doing this? Someone had asked them. And they were basically saying, well, so we can make everything more inclusive to represent everyone coming in. I'm like, but everybody, it doesn't look
Everyone comes in anyway.
I know, but it doesn't look inclusive anymore. It's like, where are all the white people? No? Anybody? Like, so they started putting out questionnaires. I saw it on Bounding in the Comics, and they were putting out a questionnaire after you would go to the park and you'd visit one of their places. They'd say, like, what was your gender? That you'd get an email at home. And they wanted to know in the last question what your gender was. And then if you brought children, they even asked from the age of 1 and up what the child's gender was, but they gave you multiple options: male, female, non-binary.
Male and female.
Yeah, I agree. But they were asking this about kids. And so I ran into another article. It was about the new Captain America. Because I was like, I can't stand the new guy because he's not Captain America. That's Falcon. But I was like, I always like looking at the figures. What are the figures they're going to produce? And in looking at that, he answered his Captain America will not be a Captain America that judges from right from wrong. He is a captain. His superpower, since he's not a superhero, he said, because he doesn't have the formula in him, he goes, will be one for humanity. I was like, are you actually shitting on prior Captain America? I was like, wow. Nothing.
Kevin Feige says he thinks Marvel movies can go on for another 80 years.
Yeah, I don't think so. He's smoking something.
Ant-Man's in the shitter. Hold on. A knock at the door.
Oh. So what did y'all think about that? I mean, when I was reading that, I was stunned. I mean, here you have somebody who's saying, Feige 3 weeks ago, what Az was talking about is like, we're going to be here for another 80 years. No, there's no superhero fatigue. Nothing like that at all. And then you have them putting out the fact that you have this new Captain America is stating that, well, I'm not going to be like the last one over here. No. I'm not going to be all judgy, breaking things down between what's good, what's bad, what's right, what's wrong, what's evil. He's like, I'm going to be one for humanity. someone who's going to be able to look into people's minds and understand why they're doing things. I was like, it's unbelievable. They think that kind of deconstruction will actually carry them into the future. And now he's talking about the fact that the Miss Marvel's coming out. He compares that being to the original Avenger team. Like, I haven't seen anything like that since the original Avengers. I'm like, wow. Yeah, Maxim, I completely understand that. I don't care about Marvel anymore. But I'm always not stunned, but taken aback a little bit how low they continue to go. It's like your whole company is restructuring because you turned against the fans, which are the customers. And now instead of saying, hey, we're fine like 10, 20, 30,000 people, maybe we should just rethink for 1 second, just 1 second. Maybe we should go back to the way things used to be. No, they're like, we're just going to keep doubling down. Wow. Did anyone see the new Little Mermaid trailer? I saw Ryan put up a video yesterday. I think it was yesterday, where he was talking about all the how ratioed it got. And Disney is going through just shredding the comments because it's all positive. I'm like, wait, it's got this ratio. If there's not one negative comment in here, it's like people are going to figure out, not many people love this show or want to support it, yet everything here is positive. Yeah, you did. You left a comment. Yeah, it's crazy what they're putting out. I think the thing that stuns me the most is in business, you have people who are losing money hand over fist, yet they're just continuing to push forward the same stuff. That's why it's always good to look at figures. I mean, what did y'all think of those figures that we saw? Which one was y'all's favorite? Prince, The Witcher, or Deathstroke? I'm just curious. What you doing, ass? You popping in and out? I
thought I killed two birds with one stone. I thought I film the water up when I go to answer the door. So I answer the door, film the water up. I'm walking into the door and I drop the water and it falls down the stairs.
Yeah, I'm still new to handling, the streams on my own. I'm getting ready.
I know I've been sat here for about 2 minutes.
But I was interested what people thought. Which one was their favorite out of all those figures? Like, was it the Prince one, the Deathstroke one, the Witcher one? I was just curious.
I think for me, if I had to pick one of them, I'd pick the Witcher one probably.
Really? I don't know why. I don't like musical figures, but I love the Witcher one. But I liked what they've done with Prince.
I like Prince fine, but I'm not. I don't have like a vested interest in Prince.
Yeah, I just like the figure, like the
other two I do have more of a vested interest in, and I have more of a vested interest, I think, in Henry Cavill.
Well, hell
so
yeah.
that would have so you got Henry Cavill plus Witcher. So I think that would have been my choisir.
Witcher would be my choice if it wasn't for that head sculpt. Like, I would have to get another head sculpt.
I like that head sculpt. I mean, fine.
No, I get. But what do you like? I'm curious. What is it that you like? Because the eyes, the hair is what throws me off.
I like the outfit. I like the outfit. I like the uniform. I think the hair's fine.
Really?
The head's fine. Yeah.
Have you checked your eyes? Just curious.
Who said that?
No, I said, did you check your eyes?
2:15, George.
Excuse me. Hey. No,
George, I got a shitload of stuff surrounding me today.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 or 3 things. Actually, I know this is about toys, but mine came yesterday after all this time.
Which one though?
Volume 2.
I got volume 2. Where's my volume fucking 1?
But it came. I was like,
my volume 1 never arrived, and I've sent them an email saying, "Hey, my volume 1 never arrived." Did they respond back? No.
I got mine 6 months ago.
I got my volume 2.
But look at that artwork.
Didn't get my volume 1. It's good.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I can't wait to crack it open this weekend. But I got this one in. I finally got a hold of this figure. You're going to think this is silly. Why did he get it? But I like to complete my collections.
Okay. George, that's silly. Why did he get it? Why? Nothing wrong getting Luke Cage.
No, because the fact that it's just a very simple, straightforward figure. But when I saw it a long time ago, I thought this was really well done. It was just really well done.
I do stuff like that, you know. I do stuff like that to get into to complete certain things that I'm trying to go for.
What I haven't been able to get a hold of is because I have now everything except for Fuck Fist, and I really don't want to get him. Just angry.
Oh, Iron Bore.
Yeah. And they have a new one that I saw where his hands glow and some shit, and I was like, It's a pretty damn good figure. Solid figure.
Did that a bit late, didn't I?
Yeah. No, it's a really solid good figure. So what do you have?
I don't know. Where do I start?
Just start whipping it out.
Excuse me while I whip this out. Well, okay, let's start with, on the Hasbro website, you're only allowed to purchase 2 Crimson Guards. I bought 2 Crimson Guards.
Mm.
Then they came back in, they were sold out. Then they came back into stock and it said limit of 2. So I was like, can I get another 2? So I tried to get another 2 and it went, no, but you can have 1. So I said, okay, I'll take it.
Yep.
So I got another Crimson Guard from the classifiers range. Now this is all changed now, as you're going to see from the next one I show off. But they've got rid of all the clear plastic and it's now just in box. So you can't even see the figure that you're purchasing.
Oh, shit.
And a lot of people are criticizing Flint's whip it out for me as, oh my God.
She's asking. She's a fan.
I know.
You cannot let her down. You're not Marvel.
George, she's only female. She's only human. She's female. She's only human.
I'll turn my back.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Excuse me while I whip this out. And the Crimson, the reason why I want a bit of a Crimson Guard army is because, you know, when they crowdfunded the Cobra Hiss, which Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, the massive of massivest G.I. Joe fans, missed out on.
Wow. That's not possible. Jeremy loves G.I. Joe.
He reported on it. He did videos on it because this was funding obscenely well. And of course, the another thing that was up on HasLabs at the same time was the Reaver lightsaber, which didn't.
Oh God, I remember they didn't get funding.
Yes, which didn't fund in the slightest. So he did videos on it, and then I spoke to him a couple of months back, and I was like, "Oh yeah, hey, did you get yourself a hiss?" And he was like, I forgot. I ordered myself one. And then I ordered myself another one. So I actually ordered myself 2 Cobra Hisses. Because I want to do this. I want to get like one of the module cases. I want to get sand. I want to like line the interior, and then I'm gonna fill it with sand, put like a raised like sand dune area. And I want the 2 Cobra Hisses coming over the crest of the dunes with an army of Crimson Guards ahead of them.
That would be cool.
And Cobra Troopers. So you got the Cobra Troopers, you got the Crimson Guard, and these 2 Cobra Hiss coming over.
Amazing. I like that. You know, there's 4 actually figures that I want. If you ever see them, because I don't check HasLab enough. If you ever see them, buy them. I'll pay you. I want the Emperor, Snake Eyes, Zartan, and the Cobra Commander.
What, 1 in 6? Or
No,
you just talking classified?
Classified. Yeah, what you got?
Okay. I've got 2 Zoltans.
God, Zartan is one. I don't know why, but I like.
I've got 2. I've got the bog standard version, and I've got the major changes of faces.
Yes. Do you have them with you?
They're in storage.
Because I don't know what it is, but Zartan, there's something ever since the cartoon.
I think I got it Zartan. Sorry, my bad.
He's just always had something that I just love that character.
I have the Cobra Commander. You can still, I think he's still gettable for a decent price.
Really?
Mm.
I
Who
never
else?
was
Snake
into
Eyes.
Destro.
I have 2 different versions of Snake Eyes, both with timber.
Okay. Ooh, that'd be nice.
Slightly different variations on his costume. Both. One of them's a recent one, so that still might be out.
But not the one from the films, right? We're talking about cartoons.
No. We're talking the
series.
classified range.
Okay, the classified.
So we're talking. Are you talking?
I'm talking about what you just showed.
Yeah. That's the classified. Yeah. I'm talking classified.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Making sure.
And also, what just came in the classified range for me was the Blue Ninjas.
Oh.
So this is the packaging they've now gone for. There's no
you
clear.
Can't see the figure.
I know. You got to look on the back at a picture of them.
Yeah, that's not the same.
No, Hasbro, stop it! Stop it!
Did you
Clear. Let
curious.
us see the figure. So we've got 2 Blue Ninjas.
Did you buy Edgin?
Come again?
From D&D, from Dungeons and Dragons. Did you buy Edgin?
Edgin?
Am I pronouncing it incorrectly? Dungeons and Dragons, because I was checking there for the G.I. Joe, and you had those Dungeons and Dragons figures you just bought, and I don't know if this just popped up and you didn't, and it says Dungeons and Dragons Golden Archive Edgin. He's like, looks like a bard.
Oh, no, that's from the movie, dude.
That's I had no idea because I never saw him in the cartoons. That's why I was asking, who the hell is he?
Okay, this is Chris Pine's character in the upcoming movie.
Yeah, it was
dude, I wouldn't buy that as a fucking suppository.
No, I agree. I just didn't know. I was like, I never saw him in any of the cartoons. I thought maybe it was a character that I missed.
Have you seen the trailer for the movie?
I've seen a few seconds of it. That's it. Like it was playing in between something and I skipped.
Right. There is a fan project of movies called Mythica. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They are literally 90-minute movies, fantasy movies, that are made on a budget of $100,000 a movie. Okay. They're up on Amazon. You can watch them for free with Prime on Amazon. The acting is okay, but it's a passion project, and you can tell that the people are invested in it, and there's also a cameo in every movie from Kevin Sorbo.
Oh, wow.
However, the costumes are freaking brilliant. The costumes for the characters are absolutely superb. And they're not great, I know, but there is such an incredible charm to them because you know that the people who are making them absolutely love this and they're invested in it. And they've made like 6 movies now, crowdfunded about $100,000 a movie. That's it. That is it. And they they had better fucking location shots than Rings of Power.
But is it better than? What you saying is that this is going to be better than Chris Pine's D&D? Is that's what I'm hearing?
I would rather watch the Mythica movies, which I've been rewatching last week. They're on Prime Video. Are they? No, they're on Prime Video for free. So if you got an Amazon Prime account, you can watch them for free. Mm-hmm. I've just been rewatching them, but I would rather watch the Mythica than Rings of Power easily, or this up and coming D&D movie, because at least this is made with heart, soul, passion. Not the best special effects. You can see the limitations, but it's one of those things we just like. I know what they're trying to do, and I see the love that they have, that they're pouring into the thing. So I'm gonna help them, and I'm gonna use my imagination along the way. I'm gonna help them by filling out some of the stuff which they can't do because of budgetary constraints. Okay. And yeah, Mythica. They're called Mythica. Mythica, and then it'll be da-da-da. Mythica, da-da-da. Mythica, da-da-da. So I am, even though they're not great, I know that, but I love them. I think they're fantastic. Because I love to see somebody with a vision
Love.
somebody with passion and ideas and creativity, and it's
Well, because you can
nice.
feel it.
Yeah, it's just
They
nice to
compensate.
watch some fantasy.
It's like
Just
what
some
Doctor Who
story.
was in the beginning.
I know. I mean,
you're
Doctor Who
talking about
still.
Doctor Who. It didn't have the before what's her face destroyed it. I'm not going to name the name that shall not be named.
The name that shall not be named.
No, but you're describing a. See, now I got to check that out because you're describing something that was the original Doctor Who. I mean, talk about sets. Come on. But it was passion. It was done well. It was done with love, and they had a lot of fun. And
There's another Mythica movie coming out apparently this year.
Stormbound.
Yeah, because like some of the they got better locations than Rings of Power. In some of the shots, they like these actors must be invested as well because they take like the actors to snowy mountains.
Really?
And then they film on the snowy, like legit snow, not studio. They fucking get them outside, and they have them in the snow, like either walking, because they're going across the land or stuff like that.
I know what this is. I know what this is. I've seen this pop up in my feed. I've just clicked on their different posters. I've just never watched it. I'm not going to watch it. Cool.
Yeah, I love passion projects. I love people with passion. I love people with ideas. And what they did with 100,000, man, they made that go a long way. And like I said, the costumes are great. Like there's a bard character. Well, I say a bard character. There's a thief character, an elf, half elf. He's a half elf thief. He's the rogue, the vagabond, the heart stealer, and his thief outfit is fucking superb, man.
Well, look at this.
It's like really, really good.
Yeah. I can say even have a Lego set. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it says here Lego. It says here, I'll send it to you.
Yeah. In the private chat. Let's have a look. It'd be crazy if they did. And they've got like a warrior, and his armor's great as well. It's like a mixture of armor and furs and chainmail and this, They got like a necromancer woman who draws power from them, who draws their life force from them. And it's like really, they got some good ideas. They got some really good ideas, a ton of passion.
Yeah, I can see.
And like I said, it's limited on budget. You got to, but what they've done with that budget, I think, is great.
But you can make up for budget with passion and talent.
Of course, yeah,
absolutely.
They are decent. They're pretty decently acted.
What's Sorbo doing it?
Sorbo is he was like the head of a band of protectors, and he's kind of like the father, the Obi-Wan Kenobi to the necromancer one.
Gotcha. It's not woke, right? It wouldn't be woke. You wouldn't be watching it. That's
not in the slightest.
Cool.
Not in the slightest. There's just how fantasy should be. There's strong women. There's strong men. There's limitations on the characters.
Good.
There's damsels in distress. There's secrets. There's bad guys. It's just
sounds like fun.
It's just fun. Yeah, it's just fun. Yeah, that's right. Well, was it Mythica? Yeah, they started them, I think, in about 2014. Let's have a look. Lego Mythica. Okay, that's not. Okay, that's just Lego new brand.
Okay.
That's not anything to do with these movies. But yeah, they're using the name Mythica.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's still pretty cool though.
Do you know what feels weird? Is look at all the stuff that
when
we entertain ourselves with.
You stick a G.I. Joe up your ass. That feels really weird, George. I'm just saying, especially if you got their arms out like that. All I'm going to say, George, don't turn your camera off, George. George, turn your microphone back on, George. George.
Yes.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey,
I would advise using some lube. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. What do you think's weird, George?
What I think is weird is the fact that we have all this that we're entertaining ourselves with. But you know what's missing lately? I remember that every week there'd be a movie that I'd be looking forward to. We don't talk about that anymore. When was the last time we actually said, hey, what's coming out this week? Or this is coming out next week?
Today.
I miss that. But I'm actually looking forward to going watching Mythica tonight. That's what you're telling me. It's like, I understand the way you framed it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Is it kind of shot in the same way like Hercules was and Xena?
Yeah. Imagine Hercules, Xena-esque.
Legs first.
Legs first. Yeah. There is a film that I am looking forward to seeing on Apple Plus coming soon.
Which
Tetris.
Haven't heard of it.
Tetris, the story of the Tetris video game and how it's a crazy, because it's a Russian game. It's a crazy story. So
is it a conspiracy to take over America?
Well, no, it's just because when it was released, the Cold War was still in effect.
Right.
So,
didn't have a clue.
It looks like that could be a ton of fun. A ton of fun.
Cocaine Bear. No, John Wick I'm looking forward to. Absolutely. John Wick 4. I love all the John Wick movies. What do you think? You like them all?
Yes.
I've always thought they should have done a sequel to The Professional. Luc Besson talked about it for a while, but then he dropped the project to show the girl in her 20s and 30s. Matilda.
Oh, what you mean, Leo? Mm-hmm. Leon, sorry.
Yeah,
Leon. Yeah. I that could have been interesting.
Even a prequel series for the 20 years before he met her. It could have done really well.
I'm so sick of prequels.
I know now because they've overdone it.
So sick of prequels.
When we were growing up, there were no prequels.
No.
None. I mean, we used to beg. I'd like to see what it was like. And they started doing it. Now they won't stop.
Sometimes you can have too much cake, George.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to have some dinner before your dessert.
Can't ever have enough booze. And you could have, I guess you could have
60 days sober, just saying.
You could have, I guess, too much of a certain type of cake. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, you could.
I could eat chocolate eclairs till I had a heart attack and died.
I could agree with that. My favorite is cheesecake.
It's got to be good. George, it's got to be good cheesecake, though.
What do you think I'm talking about? I'm talking about great cheesecake. With that
there's a lot of shit cheesecake out there.
Oh my God. Let me tell you about. I ordered from this Indian restaurant before I started on keto. Actually, I don't even think it's called keto for me. I'm more just in the carnivore. I'm in a pure carnivore phase. So sometimes they say that's keto. But before I had started that, I ordered Indian food because I really wanted to have a good curry.
Mm-hmm.
But I also wanted cheesecake, which I was like, because they had on the menu cheesecake. I'm like, what kind of Indian place is going to have cheesecake? I'm like, fuck it. I wanted to try it. Yeah, bad idea. It was like it looked like a frozen slice from a leftover meal on an airplane. I was like, yep, nope. But there are good and bad cheesecakes. My favorite is that good, thick. But you know what's funny? On keto, you can actually have cheesecake. You just cannot have the crust.
Crumbly base.
And the cream and the whipped cream. Because it has to be fat.
That's a pisser then, isn't it?
No, because you can have the cake. You just can't have the crust or the whipped cream on top. Because unless you're going to use heavy whipped cream, because that's all fat and has no sugar. It's actually interesting. Do you have a place in the UK that specializes in cheesecake? Because we have the Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, I just saw a razor burn.
Not in my area for sure.
Like you have a place that you go that this place makes great cheesecake.
No. If I want something like Dunkin' Donuts, I got to go to like a supermarket and buy a box of Dunkin' Donuts that's been put into a supermarket.
You like Krispy Kreme?
There is a coffee shop not too far from me that does the most insane donuts in the world. I have never had better donuts in my life than these donuts.
Donuts or not these new donut kind of croissant crazy things?
It's a donut, and then it's got like you can have different flavors, different toppings, different inserted in. They are donuts.
You like a lot of the inserting in thing. I see.
I like inserting myself in things.
That's good. Inserting self in things, not inserting self. No, did you ever try Krispy Kremes? Did they ever come to the UK?
Yeah, I've had a Krispy Kreme. Yeah,
Good,
they're
bad.
dirty. I like them. They're filth. They're like a dirty whore of donuts. You know,
A dirty whore of donuts. Oh man, the dirty whore of donuts. Now I will say I could eat a long time ago. I loved. We have this place called Shipley's, and I love the donuts that are chocolate filled.
okay, yeah.
I could eat a ton of those. That and the Bavarian cream. Those two, I could just go to town. So
I like jam. I like jam in a donut.
What kind of jam though? That's the thing.
Strawberry, raspberry.
Oh yeah, but none of that like mint. I had one that mint jelly donut.
Wow.
But
Laydart says I like the cream inside.
Damn.
Wow.
So he's bringing it.
Yeah. Laydart is a big donut fan.
Potchkies. I've been wanting to have a potchki for 15 years. I have not found a potchki. Not in Texas. I know they have them in New Orleans right after Mardi Gras.
I have no idea what a potchki is.
It's supposed to be like the greatest donut in the world. They're Polish, but they come out after they come out, I think it's after Ash Wednesday. Is it Ash Wednesday? Or it's before Easter, something like it's before fast or after fast. I can't remember. It's supposed to be the greatest donut ever. You type it, Potchki, and you can see. And they have custard ones, chocolate ones. Yeah. I've been looking for them everywhere. I found a couple of places that said they would deliver, and then when I called them up, they're like, "Yeah, not to Texas." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Holy shit! I think I actually might have spelt this correctly. Oh no, it didn't. But it knew what I was fucking trying to say. Yeah. I mean, though. Yeah, I mean, they look like. I mean, I'd lick the gem out of that.
Yeah, I read everything about. I love potchkis. I haven't tried them, but I've read everything about. I'm like, I have got to just get them. And I'm like, I love these things, and I haven't ever had them.
There's one I could probably get some in Leeds.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, none in Texas.
I have to take a trip into the town center.
None in Texas.
I have to take a trip into town center and get myself some donut. No, because I can't, because I'm on keto.
Well, all you have to do. Well, I couldn't have it either.
All you have to do is fail. All you have to do is fail.
Yeah, I went to a Polish bakery. They didn't have them. They're like, "We don't make potchkis." I'm like, "You're a Polish bakery." They're like, "No, we don't make them." So tried it. Went to a Russian baker. I'm like, "Have you ever made potchkis?" I know, little Poland. Like, no.
George, I got a shit ton to show, and we're an hour and 10 minutes into the show. And we're talking about donuts and porn and cream inside of Laydart.
You're talking about figures up the bum.
Yeah.
I'm trying to clean the palate from the bum.
I cannot believe you said that. So, anyway, PTP sent me some things in the post.
Okay.
Sent me like a little...
Oh, this is what you said from last week.
Yeah, a little Johnny Phantasm.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
But please don't insert him. Anyway.
No.
It looks like a good figure.
And we got these.
Oh.
Which is the Seekers, but these are the
little
thingy poos. This one glows in the dark. This one's got a glow in the dark sticker on it. The others don't, so I don't know if these do or not, but I got a special glow in the dark one.
There's no difference, really. I was playing with you. You got too many lights. Are you talking about, is this Pat? This is the Seeker with the
Yeah,
comic
this
book.
is Patrick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Patrick
beautiful.
Thomas
Beautiful.
Parnell,
He's
PTP.
brilliant.
Yeah.
I didn't know him as PTP.
I'm just abbreviating because everyone, we all call him Patrick Thomas Parnell. PTP.
Gotcha.
So we got those on the back. So those are the actual Transformers, the Seekers that he's releasing, of course.
Yeah.
I have backed the campaign for that. They're cool. Couple of little the Johnny Phantasms, but we got a piece de la résistance, which is these. Now, was it Visionaries that we used to collect as kids, like Visionaries when we were kids? Look at these 80s Commanders, but these are like classified size Visionary. I think they're Visionaries, wasn't it? Was it the Visionaries? And you insert like the weaponry into the holes on their armor.
Wasn't that Mask?
No, Mask is smaller. Right, Mask is similar but smaller.
Okay.
They'd have different masks, but these are the ones that you actually attach the weaponry onto the figure.
Mm-hmm.
So he sent these through. And if I look inside, there is like a ton of different Centurions. That's the one.
I've never seen Centurions. And
Google Centurions. That's it. Centurions. Thank you. So if I look inside, I can see weaponry. I can see changes of hands, missiles. These look great. So I'm like in a situation where like, do I open them or do I keep them boxed? Because this looks so good.
right, I'd open them.
I think I might open these and display these. These are really good. But these look great. The figures look great. Yeah, I'm gonna right. Next week I'm gonna report back after opening them because I'm gonna go through the articulation of them and everything. I'm gonna see what we can do with that. Now then, so I have one big one left.
Okay.
And there's a lot of it.
I'm waiting.
Well, I don't actually. I've got two. Let me just do this. Now, I have actually shown this off a couple of times in a couple of streams. Let me just pop you up there.
Which?
In my gaming streams, just as a little bit of a naughty.
I've watched them all except for last
seen
night.
it. You've seen it. Because I got
Yeah. Very
Devastator.
Nice. Very nice.
I got Devastator. Look at my Devastator. Look at that. He's pointing. He's like, you.
Very nice.
You're trying to fuck on me. That's what he's saying there. It's really fragile, but you can put it in some decent poses. But Mike, it is a doozy. It's a knockoff.
Mm-hmm.
I got it for £100 brand new. 100 quid brand new. Brand spanking new. And it is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love it. I Joseph Gordon love it. I also got myself, which you can't see this week, but I'll show you next week. I'm currently building it, a Defensor as well. So this isn't a work in progress building the Protecto bots. So I've managed to do
bots.
Yeah, the Protecto bots. So I've managed to get part of it done, but Groove is proving to be a fucking nightmare to transform to put back into the vehicle format for me to transform into connection format. This is hotspot. Yeah, this is hotspot.
Is it?
But this is hotspot that's been extended so he can get the arms. He's going into.
How is it? Is it hefty like the trans toys?
This is all plastic. There is like tiny bits of die cast here and there. But it's like this feels like when it's all put together, it's gonna be pretty it's gonna be a lot more secure than the Devastator is.
Okay.
So I think because this has got some really nice ratchet joints to it.
Well,
This was not £100. This was a little bit more.
a little bit more. Well, I've got
Yeah.
a fans toy surprise coming in. It's supposed to be here next week, and I ordered. Thanks to Martino, if you're out there again, thank you so very much.
Martino.
Thank you. I ordered the Enterprise.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Enterprise pack. Yeah, and the Klingon
And the
Bird
Birds of Prey.
Yeah, it's gonna be here. Waiting for it. Should be here next week to show it off.
I've made some fans toys purchases that should be here for next week.
Yeah, I've made one more fans choice, but because I'm going to the only place I found them are Big Bad Toy Store, right? But they seem to have just left 7 of them. There's 5 extra, but they're all different reissues of the same one. There's just different colors.
You want to get the reissues.
Oh, okay.
If it's if they're the same color, you want to go for the reissue. The reason why I say go for the reissue is the reissue normally has had some upgrades done to it.
Oh, see.
So it's been modified to be slightly different. Things have been, or the transfer. Something about the reissue is normally better than the OG one that came out.
Well, let me show you the.
I got Ratchet over there. And
let me show you. Where's Ratchet?
I got Ratchet over there.
Oh.
In my cabinet.
Well, this is the reissue. That was.
Oh, I got it.
Is it worth it then?
Oh my God, this is beautiful. This is Swoop. Good. You went for the blue version because the blue version is the animated cartoon version.
Okay.
This is great. It's big.
Big. Okay, good.
It's about that big.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh, it has
it is great. So I've got Swoop and I've got Sludge and I've got Grimlock coming and I've got Snarl coming as well.
They don't have Grimlock. See,
I know.
I don't know where you get those because they're not on Big Bad Toy Store.
I break into people's houses.
Just pilfer them or just up the bum and you're out the door. So if they catch you.
Well, I go in, have a fondle of the wife's bebeges, and then I go and nick their toys.
A little denouement before you go.
A little hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah, I have another figure. I have another figure that I'm going to show, which you already know of, but I have to put a few of his accessories on so he looks well. So you have to give me.
I've got my big one to show for last.
Oh, so you're holding back. You're waiting.
I'm holding one back. Yeah.
Well, give me a minute. Give me a minute, and I'll be done.
I just put something in my mouth.
You did what?
I just put something in my mouth. That's what it was.
You're not supposed to talk with your mouth full.
Who said that?
It's an old rule.
That's bullshit.
So
you want me to show first?
No. I just need you to give me a minute so I can put a couple of these accessories on.
Okay. I'll go through a couple of supery duperies then. Maxim N with a £2 says, "Stop blue balling and get your plastic out." Gotta keep you guys, treat them mean, keep them keen. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the big one. I'm going to show you the big one. The Beast with a $2. Aloha and good morning, gents. Remain blessed. Same to you, buddy. As is Wonky Eyebrow, the £2. D&D and Masters of the Universe were my 2 favorite cartoons as a kid. I love them. Alexander Kelly has been a bard for 24 months. Alfavre with a $5 says, "Hey, Laz, late. Did you see Susan? She said she's stepping down from YouTube." Yep. I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, Susan Wojcicki has announced that she's stepping down as CEO of YouTube. Klaus Schwab's going to take over. DB with a £2 says, "As can we have a George?" Now that my voice is back to full power, unlimited power, I can do that. Yeah. Jens Jurgensen with a 100 Danish says, "I like the fact that you two are talking about all the things you can't eat now. It's like a food porn fantasy." Yes. Yes. DB with a £2 says, "As have you ever had a deep fried Mars bar or Snickers?" Yes. Once. Once in my whole life, because I wanted to see what it was all about, because I'd heard about these deep fried Snickers, deep fried Mars bar. So I did get a deep fried Mars bar once, and it was just batter, and it was just, you know, it was just melted chocolate on the inside, just a melted Mars bar. Trust me, when you've had one, you never have to have another again in your life. Peter86 with a 10 Polish says, "Today I ate 3 greasy Paziks. Hi guys." Wow, those donuts. God damn. And Joseph Beinawich has been a bard for 18 months. Thank you. Yeah, I where did I have it? I think it was it was just like a local, when I used to live somewhere else, there was just like a local fish and chip shop, and I just remember walking in there one day to get some fish and chips, and they had deep fried Mars bar on the menu. So I was just like, "Do you do a deep fried Mars bar?" And they're like, "Yeah." Okay, let's go. Let's try one. Never again. Only ever had one. I'm not even sure that I finished it either. Monkey D Garp with a £10 says, "As can you watch the Lotus Eaters Comics Corner? This is for the subscription to watch them." Can I watch them? I mean, I can. I do like watching the Lotus Eaters. When I can. I can't watch it. I don't, you know, I got so many things to watch. I can't see it all. But yeah, I do like watching me some Lotus Eaters. You know, when there's a nice juicy topic that really piques my interest, I'm like, okay, I'll have a look. PCP DM me, said, "Open the Centurions. We are coming out with more in some killer retro packaging this summer." Nice. I'll open them up next week. We're gonna have a good look at them then. We're gonna have a good look at them and their articulation and their items. And we're gonna get balls deep. There's another train derailment in Detroit. America, what's going on with all these train derailments? That's like 4 in 2 days. Deep fried cream egg is a thing too. Oh, I've never had, no. 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 Yeah, we had a look at the Lego Rivendell set last week. I am absolutely getting one. 6,000 pieces. Oh, PTP sent us a video. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I can show this off. If I can't, oopsies. So, look. 80s Commanders in retro packaging. So this is coming later. They're coming out in retro packaging with a window so you can actually see the figure. There you go. Nice one. That's what we want. We want to be able to see the f***ing things. Not this. Hasbro. Stop this. Stop it. Stop it. Clear window. Clear window. People want to see the product. Actually, while George is still AFK, let me open this. Let me open it. Stick the knife in there. Let me open this. God. Just like taking off a bra. In we go. In we go. Oh. Oh, it's a nice little reflective window at the back. Look. Isn't it cute? You can see my setup through the thing. Let's just pop that there for now. So it's got two. We've got the plastic tray on the bottom. Look at all the goodies. Look at all the goodies. And then the 3 Centurions at the top. So if I take away the bottom one, there we go. We got the boys with the helmets. Hope the helmets go over the heads instead of having to take the heads off. That'd be cool. Hold on, let's have a look. Get rid of it. Let's get rid of that. Let's get this boy out. Let's get Freddie Mercury out. We've got Freddie Mercury. Good joints. Good articulation. Legs can go out to there. Little bit of a split cut boot. Posing. Got the helmet in the other hand and oh, hold on, wait. So the helmet splits into 2. Oh, yeah. And then you just literally wrap the helmet around the head. Sweet. So Freddy is now good again, good articulation with the arms, rotations on the wrist, big rotation on the head. You can get the head in some really good positions. Yeah, not loose. Up to there, out to here. So we've got some good articulation with them. Ah, the doctor.
Yeah,
So we will continue that next week when we got full. I've had a full kit out of them. Hello, George.
Hello. Yeah, it's just hard to get all these little accessories on there, but you actually can. I know you got yours in already.
I'm my friends.
It's actually done really well. Another one that's done really, really well.
It's great. The doc is great.
That's a really great figure. I'm just starting to put him all together. I'm going to complete him for next week because there's tons of accessories. And once you kit him out, he's amazing. The thing is, I also ordered a custom pair of gloves to go with him because they had him in the movie. Oh, I wasn't watching that. I'm going to have to go back and watch it.
Oh, I'm getting them out, George. I'm getting them out, George.
Whip them out.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
What do y'all think?
You got the deluxe one?
Yes, sir.
So you got plutonium and all that.
The cardboard plutonium, which I did not know. It didn't tell you, hey, we're sending you a cardboard box. So there's this brilliant custom artist who I saw this morning actually was doing a run on making the plutonium boxes. So this is what they send you.
Yes.
They send you a box like this.
Yeah.
And you look at it in the picture and you're like, oh, wow, that's going to be really, really nice.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not.
Oh.
How should I put it? It looks nice at a distance.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. You got it? Did you get the same one?
Yeah. I didn't get my plutonium box out though.
Yeah. Do you see what I'm... Does everybody see that?
So I thought it opened up and it had plutonium things in it.
There is down here. That's what I'm getting now. That's why I said he comes with a ton of accessories.
Yes.
I mean...
It does come with an absolute metric ton. Riot Press Productions with $2 says, "Stoke, they made it. Glad you like them. They are great. I am gonna kit these boys out."
I don't understand. Supposed to
As I'm
open...
putting their helmets on. I don't know why. I always had this fascination of loving putting helmets onto characters.
Helmets?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just thought it's just such a cool feature to be able to put helmets on stuff.
I always, when I was younger, I used to put clothes on. Here we go. Finally. Little bastard opened. Son of a...
Yeah.
So it looks
Yes.
cool as hell.
Yes, that's what I saw. I didn't
But it's just
I didn't go
very
any further
cheap.
than that.
It's very cheaply made. It's very unlike Hot Toys. It's like they spent a lot of money on the figure, on most of the accessories, and they were like, you know what? We think we're pretty much done. This is what, and they allow you to pull out one of them. This is it. So this is one
Excuse
of the
me.
They allow you to pull out one of the
Ladar, you're allowed to pull out one of them. I'm just saying.
Here's the what's inside the case. If you
Nice. Plutonium. That's the plutonium.
I'll try to get a better picture of everybody. Can everybody see that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll go full scrun.
So you can see if they would have just made it out of better materials, this would have been a phenomenal set. It's a great set. It's just things like this, they just niggle at me.
Beg your pardon. What did you just call me?
Niggle. They niggle. Like, look at this. They spent all this money.
I apologize.
And they made this correctly. Like, you can see the remote done right. I don't know if you can see it. There we go. I mean, look at that. That's a lot of detail.
Yeah. Tremendous amount of detail.
And then the chintz out on the box. It's like, huh?
Are you ready for my big one?
Yes, sir. Bring it on. Bring the big one. Oh, very
G.I.
nice.
Joe Combat Sky Striker. This was crowdfunded in the ASLabs. You got a couple of figures inside as well. Parachute attach, removable seats. So if I flip this over, hold on, let me just go full scrun. So if I flip this over, that's what is inside.
Parachute seat.
Oh, yeah.
Love the parachute seats.
But wait, there's more.
What?
Just have a look at that front again. That's making the cover to be as accurate to the oldie as, you know. You get an absolute metric ton
of.
But you got the destructions.
Wait a minute. Can you eject him or he just pulls out?
You got all these decals, stickers and stickers and stickers of decals that you could. That is big. Thank you, Ladar. I told you. Told you. I'm gonna start getting...
I love the ejection seats.
Ah,
You know, when I was
right,
growing up,
well, that is not all.
are you
Oh,
going to
no.
put the stickers on?
I don't know if I'm going to open it yet.
Why not? Wait a minute, you're just teasing everybody?
Oh, because there's more stuff you got with it. This figure,
Ripcord.
Ripcord,
Don't know him. Nice.
part of Night Force. Woo! Fighter of the Day Force. Fighter pilot, code name
Fighter pilot?
Brad Ace Armbruster. Okay.
Not a good name.
I mean, that's what I was going to call my son, but thank you, George.
Hey, he's got a swivel arm. I'm like, wait, where's the Kung Fu grip?
Yeah. You also get Scarlet
Oh.
in a counterintelligence gear. These are all, beautifully carded.
Yeah.
Beautifully carded. You also get Failsafe, radar intercept officer.
I like the way they've
So
made
again,
them look from the 80s.
beautifully carded and unpunched.
Oh. I didn't know. Is that important?
Unpunched.
Is that important? No, I have no clue about unpunched or punched.
Yeah, if you get an unpunched, that's going to significantly raise the value. Like if you were to get an unpunched Star Wars, let's say 1979,
right?
Unpunched looks.
Just because it's unpunched? Wow.
But wait, there's more. You also get a Cobra ground crew figure. You get a lot of figures with this. Remember, plus the 2 inside of the actual. Nice. A Cobra Trooper.
Wow, they went all out.
I think this is because it hit stretch goals. And this is going to make Jeremy big mad. Cobra Commander. Cobra Commander as well. So you get those. But wait, there's more. And in here, you get 2. Oh, it's 1, but it fits together. How that goes in there. Yeah. So you get like a little ground thing for pulling the missiles, I guess. So you get that little ground thing to go with it. But wait, there's more. You have a stand, so you can put it up on the stand. This is what's making me think I'm going to open it up. Because it actually comes with a f***ing stand.
Yeah.
So I think I'm probably going to open it up so I can put it on the stand, make it look beautiful. So you get the stand with it. But wait!
There's more.
There's more! You get a bunch of these packaging with them. And when you open this up, and there's more. When you open this up, you get a different cockpit cover. So you can have a darker one, slightly tinted one. You get these add-ons. So you can have, you got the wing bits. You got, I need to find out what these are. I'm not sure what these are. But, oh no, seats. You got the seats? Your ejection seats? Oh, wait! Guys, fucking more! You get 3 more parcels. Let's open this parcel. Oh, this one's got wings on it. It's got the wing. It's got wings. This one's got wings in it. You are the wind beneath my wings. Ooh.
Oh. These must have been stretch goals, right?
Yeah. And then, ooh. Ooh. You get you those wings, and there's the other 2 are on the other side. For the other, side. There you go, fins. Grey fins. So you got grey fins, you got black fins. But wait! They had 4! Another one. Oh. And this has got all the missiles in it. I don't know if you can see. It's got all the missiles and rockets and all of that in here. Beautiful. So we've got missiles, rockets, and missiles. There's more. Meh. And in here, you have a bunch of blast effects.
Come on.
I see. Yeah. I'll open these up so you can get with these, you get blast effects. So from the thrusters,
right.
These will connect to the thrusters. So you got thruster things going in case that direction. So much stuff. I'm trying to get it out, but it's really big. Then you got these blast effects.
You know those blast effects I really like? Pats. You remember the blast effects on that?
Yes.
The Seeker?
On the Seekers. They were really nice. Yeah. Nice. Then you got, look at these, launching the missiles. Launching the missile effects, and you get 4 of those. So you can launch all the missiles at once. 2 gray, 2 white. Launching all the missiles. Still more. More. In the midnight hour, she cried. More. This is wrapped up in a wrapped up. This one is, oh, nice. So we got these really fine missile launches and even like gunfire from the guns on the Sky Striker as well. And then some nice little extras. Holy. This is oh my god, I can't wait for the hisses to come because they're going to be absolutely full of stuff as well. Here we've got nice little maintenance base stuff. We got ladders so you can go, climb up into the jet itself. I don't know what these are yet. I'll look on the destructions. You get an absolute metric ton of stuff. George.
Yes. I'm blown away, actually. That's more than what I had gotten with the Mandalorian, with the ship.
With the Raven Crest.
Yep. I mean, it came with a lot of stuff, but that's really nice. So you really do get your money's worth, because I've only ordered 2 things from HasLabs, but...
Did you not order a G.I. Joe hiss?
No, I did not.
That hit. Well, that just didn't hit its funding. It hit every stretch goal
You'd have to show me one. I really don't recall what a hiss looks like. I told you my favorite characters: Cobra Commander, Snake Eyes, the Emperor, Zartan.
Let me bring up the
Maybe Roadblock.
okay, so this is okay, let me just bring this up. So George, all of that I just showed.
Yeah.
All of that I just showed. What was the price?
600? No, 450.
Oh, okay. That's £189.
300 something, is it?
No,
280?
that's about 250.
250. Wow.
That's about 250. So this is the yeah. This is,
I thought the plane would be. I thought the jet would be much more than that. I thought that would be
look
like
at that. Man, I'm gonna pimp this. Look at that. I'm gonna pimp it up.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that is only
everything that I just showed. I got for 189.
Maybe it's because I'm thinking of everything in 1/6 scale. That's why. Gotcha.
That was the backing. Now, obviously, you know, you're hoping. There you go. That's what that spins into. So obviously, you're hoping that people in like it, so you get the stretch goals. But it hit. You know, I think pretty much every stretch. Unlock 3 is 18,000. 16. How many did it get? Let's just see where it got to on the stretch goals. It got oh, how much did it get? It's showing 1,300.
Target 10,000.
Yeah, but it didn't do 1,300. It did much more. It did I think that's incorrect. So I don't know exactly how many, but the stretch goals went down to, because we got the Scarlet.
Yep.
We got Ripcord. And we did get a Cobra.
Well, you have to, because it says 18,000 backers needed for that.
So it had to be over.
Yeah, it has to be
16,000. It had to be over 16,000 to get the Ripcord.
Wait, you didn't get the ground crew?
Got a Cobra one. Got a Cobra ground crew. So it might have even hit. Says a 2-figure pack. Didn't get that, but did get a Cobra ground crew, which is there. So that is part of. I think that was part of the whole.
I think this is the way that Hot Toys should have proceeded forward with the different characters and figures. That way they could buy the different licenses. Like, hey, we were looking at making XY figure, or we want to make the Batwing. You know, do a pre-order.
Well, I mean, they could do that if they wanted to. But here's the Cobra Hiss.
Oh, this is what you keep telling. Yeah, I didn't know this one.
And this was 300, and it got 26,772 backers.
This is more than the jet.
Yes, this is the jet is right. The jet is 3 3/4.
Right.
This is classified size.
Okay.
So this is my Crimson Guard. That's a Crimson Guard can fit in there. So this is going to be huge. There is a video on YouTube where they're going through it, the prototype. So I ordered 2 of these, but because it got 26 there's a light in the interior.
Can we see that?
There's a light that comes down there and projects the Cobra symbol.
Citizens of Earth, it is I, Cobra Commander, your future supreme overlord. You may recall that recently I, and I alone, salvaged the G.I. Joe Sky Striker HasLab project from the pits of the Joe's ineptitude. Seeing the success of our Cobra Hack Initiative, I've decided to crowdfund Cobra's takeover of the planet with the very first classified series HasLab ever, a Cobra Hiss in 6-inch scale.
Does the back open?
The best part is that you useless imbeciles are going to fund it for me.
Okay.
Mars Industries have developed plans for an unstoppable high-speed sentry vehicle that's sure to crush the forces of G.I. Joe. Now,
who is that?
Destro just needs the financing of at least 8,000 backers. That's where you come in. get your own classified series Cobra Hiss with Hiss Driver action figure. I'll just tease you with a hint of all the spectacular features for now. Destro's
Look at
finally
that.
outdone
Yeah,
himself
it's
this
beautiful.
time. It includes gull wing canopy, multiple light options,
Multiple light option. Look at all of the lights.
functional wheels and treads, descending rear cargo door,
There you go.
and more detail than I can possibly do justice. Destro, I'm happy to see you remove the cup holders. Can't have any unnecessary distractions, can we? Those fools can hydrate on their own time. If
Oh,
our His Tank project successfully funds by reaching 8,000 backers within the first
8,000
week
they
of
wanted.
launch,
They got
you
27
will
nearly.
achieve the early bird unlock.
And
Then
they hit the early bird
everyone who
unlock as
backs
well.
The Hiss project receives a classified series Cobra Hiss tactician figure with deco inspired by the designs of legendary G.I. Joe toy designer Ron Rudat. And backers of a successful project get to help pick which of Ron's designs goes on the Hiss tactician figure.
Oh.
Each figure
Yeah,
included
there you
in
go.
the
Look, there's
offer
a
is exclusive to the
Crimson
house
Guard
now
in there.
and
Yeah.
will be individually boxed with its own artwork and number in the classified
Shit, are there
series
any left?
sequence. So,
No, it's
for
ended,
you
dude. It's ended.
completionists out
Beautiful.
there,
I have to buy it
once
after
again, if you snooze, you lose.
Yeah, yeah.
Once we've reached that initial goal,
I'm going to
of
show you all the
guaranteeing
stretch goals
project
which got
funding,
hit as well.
we'll see if I have any other surprises planned for you. I think 4 secret unlocks would be appropriate, don't you? Until then, the clock is ticking, and the countdown to the destruction of G.I. Joe begins!
Oh my god.
now!
No, it's not possible.
Oh, yes, it is.
Very nice. Very
Oh,
nice.
yes, it is. So, look at the dimensions. And nearly 11 inches tall, 19 inches long from stern to bow.
Yeah.
There's the light feature which comes on there. Back opening up. Treads moving. Light up inside. Canopy obviously going up. Gunner position where the tactician will go. There's the driver which is coming with it. Look at that gun, man. Woo!
Yeah, that's
So that's what. Then this is what you've unlocked because of the
early bird.
early. Well, not the early bird, due to the
I got you.
missiles that attach on the sides. Canopy that's in line with the original. Stretch goals. That's what I was looking for.
I wonder why they didn't just
different
make
tread
it,
protectors.
why didn't they just make the canopy correct the first time?
Because it's an updated. Because they've updated the hiss for the classified stuff.
Okay, okay.
So it's an option.
Mhm.
So you got an option of whether you want modern or, OG canopy. You get these extra gun turrets now. Gun turrets underneath gun turret, plus a gunner to now go in the gun turret.
So at all of that, it hit all those goals.
You get Cobra Commander. Oh, it hit every stretch goal. These were the different colors that you chose. I think we chose this one, which I actually voted for as well, so I'm quite happy. That's the one we voted for the special figure. So, yeah, you get a ton of stuff, including this great Cobra Commander.
What was he talking about where he was saying that that gentleman was, you get to pick one of his designs? Was that the figure?
This one.
Okay.
So this is the figure, and these are the different colors that they presented.
Okay.
And we voted, by the people who backed the
People.
campaign,
Right.
who...
I thought you'd go for black and red.
I think it was this one that won. Could be wrong, but I think it was this one that won. Somebody's saying purple. I don't think
You
the
didn't
purple.
want you didn't want purple or blue, man. What's wrong with you? You didn't want to stand out. Hydrate.
I wanted a color scheme that would match the others. That's what I voted.
I agree with you. I like it. My
Bravo.
personal- I like the
Bravo.
black one too.
Bravo. So yeah, so that it absolutely. This is going to be an incredible
Very
piece of
nice.
equipment.
Well, congrats on that. That's going to be a beauty to look at once you get it.
Hold on,
When's it
but
ship?
wait, there's more. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can.
Where is it?
If I can find. Ooh, for you, we recommend Hot Toys. Why, thank you. That is me. We also recommend for you Heel versus Babyface. Well, thank you. That's me.
You know, now you need the aircraft carrier. Remember the old G.I. Joe aircraft carrier?
Oh God, that's huge. That's like the size of this room.
I saw it at a garage sale once. They had it for sale like $75. I just had nowhere to put it.
Is this? Hold on. Is this the video? No, that's not the video.
Because you could put the strike. What is that? What jet is that? You could put that jet on there. I think it fit too.
Oh, that would fit onto the carrier. Yeah, I mean that would pretty much be the size. Yeah. I'm trying to find the video where they show off the prototype. And I can't find it. But I could not. But when I spoke to Jeremy and he forgot to back it, I couldn't believe that he. How could he have missed out on that, man? That is insane. That is insane. Damn, I can't find the video, but they showed off the prototype.
You mean from HasLabs?
Yeah, which was like, it's just a prototype. It wasn't painted. It was just grey, but it kind of gave it a good idea of size. So that was pretty cool. What we got? Taker 610 with a $2 says, was that a Marlon Wayans Scary Movie 1 reference? Yes, it was. And Riot Press Productions with a $5 says, Raymond Toys will be making, or Ramen Toys, don't know which, a 1 in 12 F-16 that's going to be huge for 6-inch figures, G.I. Joe and Action Force. And Raymond is finishing their Silverhawks line 2. Damn, son. That's a lot of stuff.
I found it.
Oh yeah, share it.
Okay.
Or link. Show me the link in private chat, please.
Okay. You just have to go to 1 minute and 44 seconds.
Okie dokie. Okie chokie mcdokey hokey pokey. One minute.
44 seconds. From there, it'll take off 1 minute.
Oh,
yeah.
right. Okay. This is a guy talking about that video, but okay. This is fine. It still shows off the let's have a look. Still shows off the scope. Let's go.
It shows it.
Yeah. Let's go here. I don't know if the audio is the guy or the OG, but let's just
in an early prototype. I didn't even expect it to move as much as it did, but they were.
Okay, so it's the other guy. Let's just mute
Oh,
him.
look at the light. You can see the light on the front. Nice.
So this is the prototype that's grey, but it gives you a great idea of the size. Like here, if I just pause it here, there you go. Look at the size. Can you imagine if they did the battle tank for the classified size?
Yeah. See, I like the classified size. I didn't like the smaller. This I could.
Yeah, select. I love the classified size. That's what these are classified size. These
from Pat. Yeah.
Centurions from Pat. Yeah.
I like the classified size. I don't like the smaller ones.
But this just look. I mean, that is
a step.
That is chunk.
Yeah.
That is some chunk right there.
Even in gray, it's impressive.
Oh yeah, so just imagine it's all colored up. All the lights are functioning. You've got the extra guns on. You've got the back opening. It's that is something special. Probably just the Hasbro channel I needed to go to. But that is fucking. That is beautiful, man.
Does it go into it further? Does he open it up? Does he go into
I
it?
don't think he goes into it. No. But
Oh, no.
we need 8,000 backers. Yeah, you kind of smashed it. You smashed it a little bit. You got 27,000 nearly. Holy cow, that is superb. George!
Yes!
2 hours is upon us, dear boy.
We're going to have to start extending the show. It goes by too fast.
There is a lot of it's time flies when you're having fun. Time flies when you're talking about toys.
Hell
and
yeah.
I love talking about my toys. So yeah, what a crazy campaign to have supported. And yeah, I think I'm going to get it out and get it stick it up and decaled.
Ladar wants to see it. Show her. So you got to whip it out. So you got to have it ready for next week. You even have a stand for it. I mean, what else do you need?
But these
Just lay it on the stand.
Look. These are. I don't think I can open these.
No, they're
because these are just too beautiful.
Unpunched.
These are just too beautiful. So I think these are going to go into a cabinet. Paul Reaver's lightsaber. I know. Boo hoo, right?
What did they say was the reason? Because nobody liked the show. What did they?
Well, no, they needed 5,000. I think it was maybe even 3,000. I think they needed 5,000 for the Reaver lightsaber. Maybe 3.
Whatever they needed, they didn't get it.
No, they got like 1,400.
Yeah, but they were like it was racism. It was like, no, you just so sucked.
No, yeah, the show was just absolute garbage, and the character was trash.
And you see that they
the Rancor, the Rancor, the Black Series Rancor. I actually backed the Rancor.
Really?
Yeah, I was hoping for the Rancor because I think the Rancor monster is a cool monster, having it in that size, Black Series size. But no, that did not fun. That's 2 Star Wars projects.
Well, they've killed it. That's why. And now they're moving forward with season 2
of Kenobi.
Yeah, it's supposed to come season 2. I've had the 4th person told me yesterday. I don't know why they're moving forward with it. It didn't do well. And then you got Feige who's saying it's time for Marvel to pull back a little bit from Disney Plus.
How about you just pull out of Disney Plus? How about I thought they were looking to offload a couple of their IPs, and Star Wars was on the menu.
Yeah, because they want to.
That's what I
rebuild
heard.
With Star Wars. I think they're just going to try to rebuild it again. But I think they're going about it the wrong way because there was one rumor that Bounding had that I also saw on Direct that they were talking about the fact that they want to rebuild Star Wars. That Iger wants to rebuild Star Wars with Rey.
That I think originally came from Drunk 3PO.
Good. That's good to know.
I think he was the originator of that. And let's just say Drunk 3PO has been rather correct when he's made, when he's
his predictions, absolutely.
I'll be so bold as to say the guy doesn't make predictions.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He doesn't make predictions. The boy knows. So
it makes sense, does it to you?
No,
Rey, Grogu, R2, and Chewie, like that's their cornerstone.
Well, I mean, they are assuming they are. Oh, these seats got the parachutes in them. That's
come on. Oh, pull it out.
No, I'll never get it back in.
Yeah, you will.
Is that a promise? Is that a promise? Rey Grogu. So a grown up. Well, how old will Grogu be? Grogu will be around about 90 years old, 80 years old.
I guess. But
so he's just starting to talk.
Well, there's only 2 possibilities. They were saying either retcon it, get rid of the prequel series like it didn't. I mean, not the prequel, the sequel series like it didn't.
But if you get rid of that, then you get rid of Rey.
Or go to Rey because they believe. And I'm like, did they look at the merchandising? There's still stuff at the stores that's like for $2. You're talking about Black Series.
Right. How many movies, Star Wars movies, have come out since the rise of the Skywalkings?
Except for the Disney. Yeah.
Zilch. How many TV shows based around characters in the sequel series have come out, George.
3 so far?
No,
4.
based on the sequel
Oh,
characters.
none.
Zero.
0. The only one, 0. Yeah, 0.
Nobody is
wants it.
invested in this at all.
Yep.
Nobody. No, sir.
So what are you doing this weekend? What do you got coming up?
Have a wank.
That's good.
This weekend. Oh man, what did I just knock off? Oh, one of the big poopies.
Did you ever finish MILF Manor?
It wasn't on this week because of the sports ball. So there was no MILF Manor. So I got some hungry MILF Manor mouths that I need to pick up the thruster I just dropped. I got some hungry MILF Manor mouths.
I'm waiting to watch Picard.
I watched the first episode. I've got a review up.
I know I haven't had a chance to see it yet. How was it?
I gave it 6.5 out of 10.
Wow.
It's progress, not perfection, but it's progress.
I'm stunned.
There were some good bits in there.
Wow.
Unfortunately, there was still some silly Raffi crap. I'm Raffi. I'm a black gay junkie with a child who doesn't want to know me, and I don't get to see my granddaughter. Oh, fuck off, woman.
Why did they include her? I can't stand that actress.
I think she was contracted for 3 seasons.
They can't buy her out. Anyway, I'm surprised. I literally was expecting you to say 0, like you did.
No, there was some good stuff. Jonathan Frakes is definitely the VIP for the episode. He was superb as Riker.
Better than Stewart.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I don't see Picard in Patrick Stewart anymore.
You see Patrick Stewart.
I see Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, that's a problem.
I see an old Patrick Stewart. I don't see Picard. Whereas Jonathan Frakes he just snapped back into Riker mode. And it was okay. It was like an okay
Star Trek episode?
I think a 7 would have been too generous, but I think a 6 would have been too harsh. So I think 6.5 was.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go watch your review. Was it like a good TNG episode, like season 1?
No, it's more akin to the TNG movies.
Which one? Generations?
This one has a sort of
First Contact?
I would say probably no, it's not that dark. It's I would say, let's say, Insurrection.
Okay, I got you. Popcorn Star Trek.
Yeah, popcorn Star Trek. Yeah, we're not talking about Tapestry here. We're not talking about the Drumhead. We're not talking about Measure of a Man. Jesus, those days are gone. They're gone. We're talking 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 episodes there.
Okay. So popcorn Star Trek. I can accept that. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, it was.
You think it's gonna maintain that, or is this just one to grab?
Well, I mean, they've still yet to introduce Geordi and Worf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Drumhead, I think, is my favorite Star Trek Next Gen episode. I think it's just so good. So, and I love Michael Dorn. Michael Dorn's probably the only non twat.
Spiner. I read he was supposed to.
Oh no, Brent Spiner. Oh, I mean, I don't know. Do you want a spoiler?
Yeah.
Oh, it's already been in the trailers. He's Law.
Gotcha.
Law turns up. In the trailers, they've shown off Law. They've shown off Moriarty's coming back.
Oh, I loved those episodes.
I know. Moriarty's coming back. There is a character, I can't say who's coming back, but there is. I know. There's a character coming back. I know.
Oh, you saw it in the trailer, or something you know?
I
Oh, you know.
I
Because
know.
Moriarty, the last time we saw him, they put him inside that drive
Cube.
where
Yeah, he's in his own little computer,
Universe.
basically. Yeah.
so he could explore the universe.
I think he's teamed up with Law.
That actually sounds like a decent plot line if they had the talent to pull it off.
I think there's little. I don't think there's one massive story. Well, there might be an overarching, but there's 3 sort of segmented main events
Okay.
in the series.
I'll go watch the video. And they already killed Q, right? Last season.
Q died of space cancer.
A god.
The omnipotent.
A god, basically.
Yeah, we don't talk about Picard season 1 and 2.
Wow.
But yeah, it was promising. I mean, it gave me hope. Put it this way, I actually want to see episode 2.
But the problem is even if it's phenomenal, that would be it. Like they're doing it at the wrong time.
Well, this is the send off. Well, yes, but this is why. This is what happens when you get rid of Kurtzman and Goldsman. They're gone. They were doing their own projects. They didn't care. Nobody was watching Picard. They didn't. They lost interest. They didn't give a shit. So they gave it to Terry Matalas, and he's a massive Star Trek fan. And he had carte blanche to do what he wanted. So he's like, okay, I'm going to make a Star Trek show. The music is completely different. The theme tune's all gone. The theme tune is
Wow.
That's it. The end theme tune, or the end tune, the end music is the theme from First Contact.
Oh, sweet. Now I got to go watch it.
And whenever they're on the Titan is a refit. The new Titan's a refit.
Still not on the Enterprise.
It's a brand new Constitution class starship.
Okay. I want the Enterprise.
And the music is sublime, though. The music in the show is absolutely sublime. The Enterprise is blowed up, mate.
They can.
Well, not the. I think you're going to see the Enterprise F in this. I think you're going to get a little bit of Enterprise F.
See, that's what I've been waiting for. Is I want them on the Enterprise, not a shot on the Enterprise. I want them back on that.
I look. If I was in charge of Star Trek right now, there would be a lot of changes I would make to the aesthetics, the internal aesthetics of starships.
Yeah,
but they sort of took the piss a little bit out of Galaxy class starships. The Enterprise D is the most beautiful starship I've ever seen in my life.
I agree. I didn't. Yeah, I agree.
Because the Enterprise used to have a personality of its own. The Constitution class had a personality. That ship meant something. When oh god, sorry folks, we're well over time, but we're talking Star Trek, and I'm a fucking nerd. When in Star Trek 3, Search for Spock, where he has to destroy the Enterprise, and he sees the Enterprise hitting the atmosphere and just burning up in the atmosphere, because it has to go in a proper trajectory, folks. This is why this is science fiction, because it's based on actual science, not fantasy, which is like Star Wars, and that's not a stab at Star Wars, but they can go loosey goosey with those rules.
Right,
yeah,
different.
But this is meant to be based in some sort of scientific, and it's just there burning up, and he's just looking up.
I know you could feel his pain.
Yeah, he's just like,
you could feel it. What have I done? Yeah,
because it meant something to destroy his starship, and the Enterprise, of course, was such a figure. The Enterprise D had an insane. Again, it was another character in the show.
Always,
it was living, breathing. It had its own personality.
Soul, yeah, you could kind of say it had its own soul. People's blood, lives, experiences, Yeah, I agree.
The Enterprise E, soulless. The
Well,
Enterprise E.
Why do you think that is?
Because it looked generic. The Enterprise was getting blown up every single film. So what was the point? So but the E was just a soulless shell. So yeah, I think the F, there's going to be a cameo of the Enterprise F
Because all we saw was the few seconds of the Enterprise in Picard season 1, right
Right at the beginning when he's
And I was
dreaming.
like, "This is gonna be great," and then that was it.
Yeah, I was just like, "Oh my god, this dream's amazing! I can't wait for this! Oh my god, they're in their OG outfits.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be so cool!"
And then they said,
They went, "Hey, Egypt, let's rip your eye out, and 7 of 9's going to turn into an angry fucking lesbian and kill you." By
and
the
how do
way,
all the women keep becoming lesbians?
because it's California, mate.
Now I want to go see it. But I do want to find out who the hell
Raffi is
is.
terrible. Her character
Horrible
is
character.
terrible.
And that, what was her name? The cyborg robot, the girl in season 1 and 2 was just.
Oh, I don't know. She's run off with Wesley Crusher, though, hasn't she now? Wesley Crusher's ditched the pedo spaceman, and now he's the
He's the speedo spaceman.
now he's the pedo spaceman.
I still can't get my head around the fact that Q is dead. I'm hoping it's just like some stupid game or something. Just because
Data had a daughter. It was Lala. It was an unbelievable episode. That's when like episode 3 was just like smashing 10 out of 10, followed by a 10 out of 10, followed by a 10 out of 10. It was just like there was this insane row of episodes in season 3, and it was just like, I think season 3 of Star Trek: The Next Generation is possibly the greatest series of TV that's ever been created.
I agree. But do you get a feeling that they're going to use lore to, how should I put this, to kind of like rehab him so he becomes the new Data?
Well, I mean,
because that's what I mean. I
remember in Nemesis, Data downloaded himself into B4.
Yeah.
But B4 couldn't handle the programming, allegedly, even though at the end of Nemesis, it was clear that Data's personality was overriding B4's. Anyway, that got retconned for Picard. So I'm hoping that maybe they wipe lore and put Data back into lore. But remember, Data is dead because Picard, when he died, and it went into a little mind room with Data and said, "Data, I'm in love with you."
No.
And Data went, "That's nice. Can you kill me, please?" B4 is in the Daystrom Institute. Deassembled. He's disassembled in the Daystrom Institute.
I know it's horrible. Believe me, Game Award, what the fuck are we watching? But they really destroyed.
I had people go, "Oh, I watched that scene. I was crying. I was crying with fucking laughter because I couldn't believe what I was seeing." Remember when Data is destroyed in TNG because the toy collector steals him, and Picard's just like, "Oh well, he was a damn good officer, but now we need a replacement, Lieutenant Worf." And now he's like, "I love you, Data."
It's the way he did it. If he would have said he loved him because they had known him for all those years as one of the crew and as part of like their extended family, I'd have gotten it. But the way he did it, it just came off so
like, yeah, like I want to stick my dick into a robot.
Yeah, it's like I was like, Data, do you self-produce lube? You know, it's like that's what I got from that scene. It was just
I mean, I could understand if it was like, "Look, you know, you made an unbelievable sacrifice to save my life when you yourself are a sentient being,
right?"
And that has you know it has plagued me throughout my life. You know, that sacrifice, and I never got the opportunity to thank you, and I've got the opportunity to say why. No, he just goes full. Can I stick my dick in your servos? I'm 80 years old. Or no, because in the show he's like what, 91 in the show or 96 in the show or something
like that. Yeah,
you know, he's 90 something in the show.
Yeah, because he didn't want to have a love affair at his age. Remember with what's her face in the second season?
Second seat, what, with Beverly?
Yeah, the
Oh, are you talking
Romulan.
about I thought what you talking about the archaeologist.
Not the archaeologist in season 2 of Picard.
Oh, in
Ro-
Picard.
Yeah,
I
I'm going
didn't watch
back.
it, dude. I didn't watch it.
Oh yeah, I'm going back and forth. Yeah, because he was talking
Oh,
about
it was
his-
the Irish bird. Yeah, who he's in a yeah, he's now with her.
Oh, okay, I didn't watch
And
all of
and
season
they're
2.
gonna leave Chateau Picard and they're gonna move to
Chateau Picard.
Chateau Picard.
You know how many years I wanted to see more of that, and then when you finally get it, it's like
Yeah,
they
Tasha
really-
Yar took Data. She took him all right.
She gave him a spin.
I tell you what, when I was a young boy, Denise Crosby in that uniform, fuck
Did
me.
you didn't like Sirtis? You didn't like Troy?
Oh yeah, I mean, I just wanted to bury my head between Maria Sirtis's bosom.
I always had the thing for
But Tasha
Beverly.
Tasha was the one that I was
Beverly. I loved her boobs. Beverly's
Beverly's
Crush.
boobs.
Beverly's boobs. Wow. So I have to catch up this weekend on Picard. And what would be funny is if this season actually did great and it's over. It's like, what are they going to do? Renew it? No.
Well, there's a big. I mean, something's revealed in episode. Well, not revealed, but there's something that's pretty fucking obvious in episode 1 when somebody says something. Geordie LaForge's daughter is in this. She's the helmsman on the Titan.
Okay.
She's a little cutie pie, by the way.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she got one of those smiles that just melt hearts. So there's looks like there's somewhere that they could take this, maybe
A next generation thing?
it's kind of, yeah. Because let's just say Crusher and Picard at the end of after Nemesis got it on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, something to watch tonight.
I wouldn't say. I mean, Tasha. I wouldn't say Tasha was a tomboy because she was very in touch with her femininity.
She was, but they made her look like a tomboy.
I don't know. I kind of
short,
like
short.
that can look good. I think that can look good on certain women. Certain women it
I
doesn't.
agree.
But on certain women it does look good. Like sometimes I love a woman with really long hair, but sometimes depending on the features of the woman and the
I could see that.
the figure of the woman, a short cut can be very attractive. And Tasha Yar, I thought she had a lovely.
Remember when she was a Romulan?
Yeah. She's her daughter. She was Tasha's daughter.
Yeah, because of what they had done through time with it. Yeah. I love that those 3 episodes. I thought they were brilliant. That was great Star Trek. But the drumhead.
The drumhead is if you haven't seen the drumhead, folks, or you haven't seen it for a long time, rewatch the drumhead tonight because it is literally the most current of current day shows you could watch right now.
It's needed.
It's
timeless.
It's essentially cancel culture. It's essentially mob rule Twitter. You can apply the drumhead to what's going on right now, and it's scary how accurate it is. So yeah, that episode is insanely good.
Talking about the drumhead, there's this woman that did an article on. She escaped North Korea, one of the few, you can't really easily escape North Korea. For her dream to be free in America, she went to Columbia University. She says they're teaching the same thing that they teach in North Korea to brainwash people. She's like, I came here for my freedom, not for this. And the reason I'm saying is because she started then talking about Star Trek and fantasy and all the things that inspired her about the U.S. and about the world, and just interesting. And the drumhead just fits perfectly into that. Okay, now I'm going to watch that too.
Tell me, Dave, are you functional? I am
fully.
And was it? I am programmed in multiple techniques. Data is the best lover on that Enterprise.
Oh yeah.
Probably the most adventurous. I don't know. I bet
I like the Sherlock Holmes episodes also as well. I really enjoyed it.
I bet Riker goes full filth, doesn't he?
You know, he does.
How many members of the Enterprise do you think Riker fucked?
All of them. At some point, come on. What was the planet that was ruled by women? You remember that? And Riker.
Oh, Angel 1.
I never remember the names, but I know each one of them.
Yeah. I think it's Angel 1. And he's so masculine and so manly that the matriarchal society crumbles because of
alpha male.
Because of Riker.
They got all these beta males around that they rule, and here's this alpha male walks in there, and they're like getting all wet, and they're like, "Who's this?"
Sweetheart, don't sit on that stool. You'll just slide right down.
Yeah, exactly. Riker was brilliant. Riker.
I reckon Riker probably went through about 30 of the Enterprise crew.
Oh, really? I thought he went through them all at some point.
But he went through a shit ton. That guy was always on dates or.
Well, don't you remember when he slept with what was it? The one who had no sex organs? Or no, what was her name?
Oh, that's a really good episode. The one with literally the androgynous species.
Mm-hmm.
There was no gender. And if you sway towards a gender, then you'd get correction therapy. You get correction therapy. Yeah.
And they were all looking at him on the Enterprise like, like you with who?
Riker.
I'm like, he wanted to stick his dick in every. Yeah. He is the have a hole in a heartbeat. Have a hole in a heartbeat, and that's Riker.
But there was like plenty of hints. There was like, there's a few, not plenty of hints. That was a bit over the top. But there was like clear hints that him and Troy was still sleeping with each other on the side. They
had an open relationship.
Yeah, every now and again they would still. Well, the relationship was over when they come onto the Enterprise, but there was still hints that every so often they would hook up. No, there was definite hints of that.
But I always wondered after Worf got a hold of her, like, did it change for Riker? It's like, wow, you're not the same.
You know what they say about Klingon? Once you go Klingon. MJ with a $10 says, "Happy Thursday, Az and George. Thank you for saying my name right last year for my birthday. Could you say Myrna again in that great voice? Say it again, George.
Myrna.
It's a hard birthday today as we, hubby and I, got some bad fertility news. Oh. Hey. No. Keep trying. That's the fun part.
Absolutely. Keep trying. I've known a lot of people who would get bad news like that and they just kept going, and that happened.
Same. I knew a couple that were told they would never be able to have kids. And then she got pregnant.
Yep.
By him, by the way. It was her that was meant to be infertile.
Right.
So the doctors had said that she's infertile, she can't have kids. And like a few years later, 2 kids.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people who've had that difficulty, but then when they finally have kids, it's not one, it's always like twins or.
I gotta be honest, George. I had terrible trouble when I was trying for a child with my ex-fiance.
Mm-hmm.
I had terrible trouble. We went to see the doctor about it, and we're trying for a child. We've been trying. We're getting it. We just. And he said, "You got to stop just coming on a tits."
I knew you were going to decide.
You gotta inseminate her elsewhere. And I'm just like, come on, dude, face, neck, and chest. It's the rules. Face, neck, and chest.
Is that the one who taught you to put the G.I. Joe up your bum?
No, there's been nothing that's gone up my bum.
Love talking Star Trek. Maybe we should do that. Shit, that's
George, I would never stop. We could get Robert in on that.
Let's
try and get Robert.
I'd love that.
Get a Saturday or something and just have a let's talk TNG.
I haven't done that in a long time. There is one Star Trek thing I've never seen. I saw it on YouTube a long time ago, like some advertisements for something called Avatar, I think. It looked Star Trek-y. Like an independent studio, but I never saw anything come of it. Like you could see. You know what I'm talking about? That was a fan film. Oh, okay. It looked really well done. Cool.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah, well, no. I got to find it. If I show it to you, you're going to like what you see.
Okay. George, is there anything that you would like to plug before we go?
Do I have anything I'd like? Well, a lot of things I'd like to plug.
Heyo!
No, I have a video coming out this Sunday.
Nice.
And then next week, I'm going back to 2 videos a week because it's been 6 weeks where I've done 1 video a week. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I miss doing multiple. I'm going to get it back up to 3. I really like making, because then I get to hit 2 or 3 different subjects that I love. And 1 video a week, I was like, I need a little bit of break with work and everything. But no, got a video coming out this Sunday. And we'll be back here next week. We'll have a great time. Talk a little more Star Trek. A few more toys.
Few more toys. Few more fans' toys. Maybe we'll have defense all built up. These are, I mean, come on. Look, dude, come on.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeremy. Oh, how's can I hold all these G.I. Joes, Jeremy? Nobody sent that to Jeremy and clip it. How can I hold all these G.I. Joes? Bushin Ryu Cat with the $5 says, please remind me the Star Trek Next Generation episode where Picard thought he was stranded on an ancient planet. It's 2 parts.
Oh,
no, it's
yes.
It's called The Inner Light.
Yeah, because he's in that satellite.
It's a probe. A probe probes him and puts the memory, or you know, it's like an interactive memory.
It's an archive.
Yeah, it's called The Inner Light, and it's a single episode. It's a single episode. It's not 2. It's not.
It always feels like it's 2, but it really isn't. Yeah. It's because he grows old in it, and then he dies, and then
it feels like it should be a 2-parter, but it's not. Yeah. It's actually just a single episode, and it's called The Inner Light, and it's amazing, and it's possibly a lot of people. A lot of people have that as their favorite TNG episode.
Really?
I have my personal favorite is the Drumhead, but yeah, The Inner Light is crazy good, man.
See,
and George,
yes,
you might just see the flute in Picard today.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know all the names of the episodes. I know a few, but I know all the shows inside and out. One of my favorite is the one where he's with where he's being tortured by the Cardassian. He's like, "How many lights?"
Yeah, that is
What's
a
the name of that one?
I do know this as well. I'd have to check. Check
because I love that.
Oh yeah, that's with David Warner, who recently passed away. R.I.P. David Warner. Great actor is David Warner. And I think, again, that's one of the greatest episodes of Star Trek. There's been Chain of Command. Thank you. Chain of Command Part 1 and 2. Yeah. And that's because then you've got...
Because you remember that dickhead from Beverly Hills Cop 3 when they were...
Oh, he's not a dickhead. No, sir. No, sir.
No,
don't you dare talk about... No, sir.
Why not?
No, sir.
Riker was doing the right thing. He wanted to...
sir.
Okay, tell me why.
He got fucking Picard back.
Yes, but you think it was because of him? Because remember, the crew, they wanted to get Picard back, and he's like, we have our orders, we're doing... Okay, we're going to have this discussion another time.
Oh, no, we can have it now.
No, it's okay.
So why is he dickhead? You tell me.
The crew, he was talking about strategically, looking at what was going to be happening. Riker sitting there going, we have a captain. He's being held. He's like, well, you don't know if he's being held. You don't know if he's alive. You don't know if he's dead.
Jellicoe, right. Captain Jellicoe is an absolute Starfleet legend, man.
Okay.
He does things differently. And it's funny because in the episode, they try and paint Riker as a sympathetic character. And Riker is not the sympathetic character at all. Okay. Jellicoe did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. Riker was too set in his ways. That was the problem.
Right.
Now
But
Jellicoe
Jellicoe
was a disciplinarian. He was a disciplinarian, and he wanted things done in a very particular way. That doesn't make you an asshole.
But he came
because-
onto a ship that was already a legend with a crew, and he was trying to make them, instead of him understanding the crew, he was trying to turn them into his ship. They're like, it's not your ship, dude. You're not going to be here.
It
We're gonna
wasn't
give-"
right. Okay, one thing you have to understand about this episode, okay, is there was a very good chance Picard was going to die in this mission.
Right.
So Jellicoe wasn't actually coming on just to be some run-of-the-mill captain. Jellicoe was going to become the captain of the Enterprise. That was his command.
Okay.
And if
Maybe I
Picard
missed that.
and if Picard was killed, Jellicoe would have remained captain of the Enterprise.
See, I thought they would put Riker in because I
But-
viewed Jellicoe as the temp.
Jellicoe found out that Picard was still alive, and he did everything in his power to get Picard back. Jellicoe was a good man. Yeah,
Okay.
he ruffled some feathers. Yeah, he didn't explain everything, but he explained what he needed to explain. And yes, he says sometimes, maybe I should have got a little bit softer in a couple of places, but he was up against the clock and he was up against time. And he knew that he had a limited window to get Picard back once he had discovered that Picard was still alive. Jellicoe
Okay.
he's a great man.
I'm gonna go
Jellicoe
watch it again.
was a great man.
Yeah,
Riker would not be Jellicoe's first officer.
No.
Jellicoe would replace Riker with a more suitable first officer for him.
I
But
agree.
Riker was set in his ways.
Well, he was because
He was a oh man, don't you dare fucking diss my Jellicoe.
I'm gonna go watch it again, and then I will come back.
Then I will
diss
go
him
back and
again.
diss you. Yeah.
No. That's I remember I was just so angry, but I'm gonna have to go watch it again. But I'm gonna take in what you said. Because I remember I was sitting there going, why is this asshole being so inflexible? He doesn't know shit about the Enterprise. He's got an entire crew here, and he's not using them to their best of their abilities. He's just trying to imply his template on top of them. He's like, okay, this is the way I do things. Well, cool. This is not the way this ship runs. Find a medium.
Jellicoe gave Riker some home truths in that episode.
Is that when
because he says to Riker, you should be a captain right
he didn't
now,
want to be?
but you keep turning it down because you keep waiting. Well, guess what? You're getting older, sunshine.
Well,
And
because he
you're
wanted
waiting
to-
around and waiting around for the right post that may never come. There's a lot of younger, hungrier people coming through Starfleet, and they will fucking sail past you. Jellicoe
Well,
gave me some home truths.
He did because Riker wanted
And
the Enterprise.
Riker spat his dummy out in that episode. He spat his dummy out.
But Riker wanted the Enterprise. He didn't want anything else. That was what it's saying. But you're not going to say that Picard, hey, I'm waiting for you to retire. He didn't want to leave the Enterprise. That's where he wanted to be.
He wanted the Enterprise, but he wasn't going to get the Enterprise while Picard was there.
Of course not. But that's why I think he was just sitting there waiting. Like, I'm going to be the next captain of the Enterprise.
But, they had the odd episode, where either Picard was elsewhere, so he had assumed the captain's role of the Enterprise, or they had, drawn in Enterprises from different dimensions or whatever. And in a couple of them, Riker was actually the captain because, something could happen to Picard. But the crew, you can't deny that the crew of the Enterprise were soft. They had
Well, in Jellicoe's eyes,
not in a bad way. Soft sounds as if I'm being,
I think
they
had
could
their
do their
rhythm.
stuff.
They had their rhythm. They had their way that they worked.
Yes, and Jellicoe
They weren't
came
by
in
the
and-
book.
and he
He was by the book.
he was the inflexible object, but when it came to Riker, it was the immovable object against the whatever it is. I forget the phrase.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But yeah, it's a great two-parter Chain of Command.
Well, that's the other one. So I'm going
Particularly the ending. The ending is just superb because you have this really defiant Picard screaming, "There are 4 lights.
Right.
And then, when he gets back on the Enterprise, and I think it was so well done where he's just like, Deanna, can I see my ready room? Because obviously, that there needed to be a debrief, a council session. And just the way that he kind of opened up and he said, look, at the end there, I would have
Almost.
I thought I could see 5 lights.
Yeah.
He was teetering on the edge of being broken, and that's a heck of a mission, because it really, again, it's a great way to humanize the character, because we know that Picard is strong. We know that he's mentally very disciplined.
But even
we know that he's a superb leader. We know that he's resistant to torture, but to a degree, because he's just a man.
Mm-hmm.
And so that ending was just like, oh man, that's what got me. When
I've been waiting for that Picard to show up in Picard.
That's gone. I mean, look, William Shatner is 92 next month.
Mm-hmm.
He sounds great. He sounds functional. He sounds like William Shatner. Patrick Stewart sounds like a very, very old man.
Yeah.
I just cannot see Picard in him at all anymore. But
very sad. Well, I'm gonna watch The Drumhead again. I'm gonna watch Picard episode 1, and then I'm gonna go watch the 2-parter.
And give Mythica.
Yeah, I have Mythica on.
Give that little fan made. Give that fan made film a little try.
Yeah. A little love. I will. I like fantasy, as you know.
I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it.
So what are you doing this weekend?
It's none of your fucking business.
Besides wanking.
It's none of your fucking business, George.
What do you have coming next? It's your channel. What are you doing? You can't disappear. Are you playing any little bit of Potter?
I'm really tired. I really need to sleep, but I also want to play a bit of Potter.
I think we're all Gryffindor. I saw Gary playing the other night. I said, "What?"
Yeah, Gary's Gryffindor. Yeah,
I'm Gryffindor. You're Gryffindor. Nina's Gryffindor. I'm like, I want to finish.
Well,
so I can play
Melanie is Hufflepuff. X-Ray Girl is Hufflepuff.
No Slytherins or Ravenclaws or.
My brother's a Ravenclaw.
Now, tell me if I'm correct, if you know, because they say that each house has different story segments. It's like, I want to finish the game and then go back and play Slytherin to see what's different.
I know that if you're a Hufflepuff, you get to go to Azkaban.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Ladart's a Hufflepuff as well.
Sweet. Cool.
So I might grab a cup of coffee now or something, but I am tired.
2 poops.
So I don't know. I don't know, because when I start playing, I know that I'm going to perk up if I start playing.
Your third wind.
Yeah, but if I have a good night's sleep, then tomorrow I could like smash it.
We'll go get a good night's sleep and smash it tomorrow.
Oh, it's Friday tomorrow. Shit,
Yeah.
I thought it was Thursday tomorrow.
No, today is Thursday.
I just realized.
You need to sleep.
Well, it's because Hot Toys used to be on a Wednesday.
Ah.
You see. So
Tomorrow's
sometimes my brain still thinks we're operating on Wednesday time.
Gotcha.
But we're not.
So
yeah.
Who are you having on FNT?
Chris Gore.
Oh, sweet.
Chris Gore this week. Chris Gore's awesome. Going to be discussing a bit of Ant-Man. I think Mauler saw Ant-Man, said it was really bad.
What did you expect? Kang, the way that I wouldn't trust Marvel with Kang.
I wouldn't trust Marvel with a kitten.
Pretty much.
I don't even want to watch it. I have no interest in watching this film.
I never liked Kang, to be honest. I never found him a great villain. When you start having time, the jumping universes and time travel. And I'm like, okay, I don't know. It just never appealed to me.
I'm just sick of multiverses. Reet! We're way over time by 45 minutes.
We had fun.
We had fun. We had joy. We had fun. We had seasons in the sun.
We will
But
see you
I
next
don't
week.
like anything stuck up my bum.
You just said you did. Pick a lane.
No, I didn't. I just said it was weird to stick a G.I. Joe up your ass.
Of course it's weird. They don't belong there.
Well, you were talking about men made of custard.
No. I said women made of custard. I had said it.
No.
I said men.
You
and
said-
then I said custard. You combined them.
You said I've got a guy who makes custards for me.
That didn't mean he was made of custard.
And on that bombshell, we'll see you next week for more hot toys. Until then, take care. Bye
Bye-bye.
for now. You said he was made of custard.
No.